Oh, you know what? I think I was muted this whole time. Let's see. I'm just trying to get my stream up and running while in a game, which is always a bad idea. So, all right. Um, hey Matt, how's it going? Hopefully you can hear me now. Um, yeah, there we go. Okay, we're getting absolutely gapped here. I could barely cast a single thing. There's like a few melee that are just sitting on me 24/7. Have to kill these healers. It's actually really good that their healers picked it up because we can probably kill them maybe. And that throws off their team fight. Alright, I probably have to pick a flag at some point here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So bad. Let's see. Still. All right. Okay. There's too much going on. Can I kill this guy? It's like super urgent. No, there's no way. All right. Good. I kind of needed to die there because I need to still set up my stream. So 1 second. Checking to make sure this is working. Okay. Here we go. Everything looks good. Bitrate is good. All right. Start our day with a nice little loss. No big deal. Man, AWC was there was so much action. A lot of Warlock stuff. I think I definitely have to update my Destro guide. I think maybe even some AWC players will find a Destro guide helpful. Yeah, some of them were really good. That was awesome. Okay. I think I'm going to queue for some queue some alt. Get some high rated queues, but not too high rated because it's still a little early in the day. I'll fire up my EU account at the same time. Which takes a little bit of a process. What spec is this? Destro? I think I should, yeah, I should play Destro, huh? Get a little, wait. Yeah, why not? And then on EU, I can queue for some other stuff. Demo or something. I'm a little sad we didn't see any demo in the AWC, but to be honest, demo is terrible. right now in the current meta, specifically against Void Weavers, which we saw a ton of. So demo's great against everything else, but Void Weavers are kind of a pain in the butt for demo. So that makes it probably not super viable in the AWC level where like there's a lot of Void Weavers. Okay. All right, I think we're fired up. Oh, this guy has super low MMR and Destro. Let's not do that. I guess I could, but that'd be kind of silly. Okay. All right, we're all queued up. Let's see. Not much going on here. Hey there. You wonder how much damage reduction High Mountain Torrent? Oh my gosh, yeah. You have two cats, Niji and Kome, and you have a void elf named Niji. So I was actually just talking with Pinky about that. We were watching AWC, and like literally everybody is playing High Mountain Torrent, and I think I have. It's so weird that all of a sudden everyone's playing it, and like I was trying to understand like how much damage reduction you really get from so I think the thing that's like this is why everyone's playing High Mountain Torrent. It's rugged tenacity, reduces damage taken by stamina times. I mean, what is this? Let's see, what's our stamina? Why don't we take a look? So our stamina right now is something like 645,000. Actually higher once we, like so let's take a look at our stamina once we get into the solo shuffle. Maybe we can do the math and figure it out because why is everyone doing it? Is it really significant or is it like so bizarre? One thing is that I'll say that like Void Elf is extremely good for Warlock when you play, especially when you play Demonology, but it's a little less necessary for Affliction and Destro because you have more instant casts, and so like the spell pushback protection is not as big a deal for Destro and Affliction. Let's see, not much. See, the male cat Kome is so big, you're thinking of making a High Mountain Tauren Warlock named Kome. Yeah, honestly, it feels like everyone's playing a High Mountain Tauren. And like now I'm like, wait, do I have to unlock that race? I don't really want to play Horde, but I guess I could. I do need to do some research, but let's see. Um, so the thing is, like, I don't know what our stamina is in out here versus in the arena, but in the arena it's going to be much higher. But maybe if I tag, let's see what happens when I tag the PvP dude over here. Let's see. PvP dummy. Okay. Our stamina shoots up to, wait, what is that? 990,000. So basically like a million. That looks about right. So let's say we have a million stamina. All right, let's bust out the calculator. If you have a million stamina times 0.00045 times 20, 9,000. So it's reducing your damage you take by 9,000. I could see that being pretty. So it doesn't sound like much, but if that applies to every single instance of damage you take, then that actually adds up to a lot, huh? Hey Velkanen, how's it going? Why does it seem like Destro Chaos Bolts hit so much harder than yours in AWC? You know, it's funny. Like Destro is good right now. Um, it's kind of an interesting thing because like Destro it has a few tough matchups, so I wasn't sure if we would see it succeed very much, but it looks like it was like pretty good. But I do think like Destro is actually not the best into Resto Shaman, Shadow Priest, which is exactly what the and Rogue too actually. Those are all pretty tough classes to face as a Warlock. So I could see why that was like, it wasn't like super successful, but it was like pretty good, you know? And that's because Chaos Pulse just is always a threat. You can blow people up out of nowhere. It's crazy. So I'm actually really happy to see some Destro. It does mean that we're not going to get buffs. I'm pretty sure Destro's not going to get buffed, but hopefully Affliction and Demo get a little bit of a buff, or at least like relatively gain strength when they nerf some other stuff. Because there's definitely some like offenders here. Um, Demo will do better if Void Weaver gets nerfed a little bit. That's for sure. But yeah, High Mountain Torrent. So 9,000 damage reduction. Let's see. Do I have any? Here. This is from. Let's see. Do I have a longer round? Let's see. 3 minutes. So here's a 3 minute 48 second. What I want to see is like damage taken. Let's see. Damage taken. I took a lot of damage. What I want to know is like how many instances of damage did I take? And that I don't know. Let's see. Does it tell you like how many times you took damage, or is it just the number of damage, the total damage? I think this just tells you the total damage taken. But what I want to know is like, what's the number of times you took damage? Because that would tell you. I guess I could just look at what other people did. Let's just take a look. Damage done. Halo hit. I don't know. I don't know how to measure this, but if something like a vampiric touch is a dot, and every time it hits you, so if it hits you 415 times, and if it's a flat 9,000 reduction for every single one of those times, if that's how this works, and that's a whopping 3 million, 3.7 million damage reduction here, that's almost a 10% damage reduction from like a dot, because the dots will tick very many times, like a ton of times. So if High Mountain Torrent is like a just a flat damage reduction, that's actually an insane increase to your tankiness. Is that right? That seems insane. If that's how it works, I mean that's probably how it works. That's why everybody in the AWC was playing it. Which suddenly means we got to make a High Mountain Torrent. Which also means I don't even know how do you get a High Mountain Torrent in the first place? God. Dude, Blizzard's gonna make so much money off of AWC. Everyone's gonna buy High Mountain Torrent freaking race changes now. Because it's like if it's a flat damage reduction, that's actually bonkers. Bonkers good. Especially against like dot classes or anybody who has like really high frequency damage application. How about Tauren? What does Tauren get? Tauren racial? Because Tauren doesn't have the same thing, right? They don't get the same herbalism, crit damage, stamina, nature damage reduced. No, yeah, definitely not as good. High Mountain Tauren is way better, bazillion times better. Now I'm like, God, I should play High Mountain Tauren. So you have to do the High Mountain storyline. Pinky Priest, you log into your level 50 Horde character to start the quest for High Mountain Tauren. Oh my gosh, Pinky and I are gonna make some Taurens, I think. I do have like the level 80 boost from buying the expansion thing, so I could, in theory. Gosh, it would be such a betrayal, though, I feel like, because Void Elf. Okay, well, here's a question. Are guilds cross-faction now? WoW guilds cross-faction? Can you invite people from a different... In war with cross-faction? Let's see. Cross-faction guilds became a feature in Dragonflight. Is that right? They are. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Velkaden. Hey, Yumi. How's it going? Good. I haven't seen you in a bit. Thank you. That is helpful. Zandy Rolampago. It does affect dots? Dude, what? How come nobody told me that High Mountain Torrent is like absurdly, obscenely OP? That seems crazy, right? I mean, if that math is right, if this formula is correct, stamina times 0.00045 times 20, that's 9,000 less damage taken from every application of every time you take damage. That's actually bonkers. Shoot. If that's how the math works, then like it's almost like a no-brainer. You have to play that if you're a warlock because you always get targeted. Even if you lose the spell pushback prevention or whatever, like I think it's actually better than Void Elf in that sense. Hmm. I mean, I get a lot of value out of the Void Elf teleport, and like the High Mountain, while they have like a little charge, which is pretty cool, the Void Elf teleport has like a lot of extra utility because like you can go through ice walls and stuff. But still, why do these guys have like a blue name? What is this? These are like toys or something. What is this? Abyssius? Oh, he's having like a pet battle here. What? This is so bizarre. Anyway, shoot. Do I need to? I need to do the High Mountain Torrents questline then. I think. Not much. You're gonna make a male Tauren Warlock? Yeah, I think it's time. Should I switch? So let's see. What do you think the quest line entails? So I'm in queue over here in EU. Maybe something will pop here. What time is it in EU? Oh, it's super late though, right? 3:45 a.m. I was just thinking, should I do the quest line? I probably shouldn't do the quest line while streaming. That'll be boring to watch. It probably takes a couple hours. It's close to 4 a.m. You mean? Yeah, that's late. That is late. Um, you're up late. That's awesome. Were you watching AWC? AWC was wild. I thought it was actually very entertaining. I don't know if people, yeah. I don't know if everyone catches that or not. Oh, you have a 6-week-old kid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh man. Well, that's congratulations. That's awesome. But that is very very difficult time in where like you just will not be sleeping. Always awake. Yeah. Every couple hours, just get up, feed, clean, change diapers every couple hours constantly. It's insane. I've been through that myself. It's a ton of fun. Um, but I definitely lost a few years of my life. Let's see, Velkanen, you actually did that yesterday. It's going to be a popular race now. Yeah. And like I don't think it's something that Blizzard's going to nerf because it probably is irrelevant in PvE. And they also made a huge like balancing pass for all the races. Like a couple trying to remember when. It wasn't that long ago, like a year ago or something, maybe 1 or 2 years ago. So I think they're done balancing the races at least for a while. But High Mountain Torrent sounds like it's crazy because it did feel like people in AWC were really tanky, and I think it's because like everyone was playing that High Mountain Torrent thing. They were just taking less, like literally up to 10% less damage for like people who hit super frequently. Now it's not going to help a lot against like Chaos Bolts and stuff. It's basically not a factor in reducing damage from a big hit, but pretty wild. All right, slash reload. How long do you think that quest line takes? The thing is, I don't have any Horde characters. Do I? I don't think I do. How much is a race change? I actually might have some race changes left. I feel like I bought too many by accident a while ago. Oh, it takes less than an hour? What if I don't have any level, takes 25 bucks. Yeah, but you have to like unlock it. Like those races like that, usually they're like special, you know? You have to like unlock them or something. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? This is a 2600 game. I guess I'll play Diabolist, Blitz. Am I sitting? Or is the Ret sitting? I feel like one of the Rets should sit, but I can sit too if needed. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Solarion. Let's say question. Uh, Wait, Velkin and Rep Rex are gone, so it's just a quest now? Okay. Maybe I'll just like see if I have a horde character who can do it. Pinky's doing it right now. Solarion, it's questions. Let's say you're facing caster plus melee plus healer in shuffle. As Destro, which PvP talents? Reflect, Fellfisher, Soul Rip. So 90% of the time I'll take that combo. Reflect, Fellfisher, and Soul Rip. And I take Fellfisher even if my teammate has Mortal Strike. I just feel like I get a little value out of the slow it applies and everything. Wait. Okay, I think that Pally must be sitting. Looks like he's heading towards the... Or he's hitting. Oh, he's sitting. Okay, perfect. So I will take that. Now, the only exception is nowadays, when I face Warriors and Windwalkers, those are the times when I take Impish, and then I'll replace either Soul Rip or Nether Ward, depending on like what else there is. Just like how much value I think I'll get out of those abilities. I think they must be hitting. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That dude is gonna need help. I'm like the worst to peel because I can't get out of combat. But here I come, buddy. I'm coming. Hang in there. Shoot, I got there too slow because I'm the freaking slowest person in the world. Okay. I was kind of distracted. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'll take Impish Instincts against Warriors and Windwalkers. I feel like it's pretty necessary against those particular classes to help with just the kiting, staying a step ahead of them. But you can actually do without it even then. Impish is pretty good sometimes, and I take Impish for sure against double melee. Basically 100% of the time, double melee. Is Soul Rip better than Impish Instincts? So it depends on, again, yeah, because Warriors just have like exactly the number of gap closers. Okay, that's kind of insane. We have a healer over there, and they capped on us. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so I think it's right. I think I'm just gonna stay here and chat because I don't know. Game is kind of going. Who knows what's happening? I think next time I'll just like. I kind of like offered to sit if like. I should just like sit next time. I feel like I'm pretty good at sitting. Okay, let's see. Xander. They have to rebalance some races every once in a while. Mechanomes always break whenever we get a stat squish. Is that right? Oh, is it because of their cheat death is kind of like wacky or something? How do they break? Because we are getting a stat squish next expansion. But it's still like a solid few months before the expansion starts, so... Interrupt the demolish. All right. Is there a rejuve thing? There is a rejuve thing over there. You know, I pinged it, nobody came, so it's a good thing I won that fight because, man, my team, they don't care. I'll just ping that it's clear. Hofus, did I watch AWC? I sure did. Yeah, AWC is great. It was super fun. I thought like there were some very good teams, very good new teams. Warlocks were pretty well represented. It was pretty. It was this healer should not be here. I guess he came to help me out, but okay. Now he can stay. Okay. Only Destro. Yeah. So I don't think it's. I think it's kind of a funny thing. Destro is pretty good, but so I want to make sure I don't get feared with this other guy. All right. Do we win? I think we win as long as we hold these two. It's pretty important that we hold these. We're kind of over-committed here, I think. Actually, they're coming here strong. Okay, good, perfect. So just make sure keep spinning. Oh, that was a nice shadow rift by the Warlock on my team. Oh, they must have ghosted their mines, so like that's really good for us, for sure. All right, now we're over committed here. We need more people at Lighthouse. People need to get out of here. All right, let's see. Hope is. Oh yeah, Matt. I love seeing Wiz close it out. Yeah, it was great seeing like Wiz like find another good team. I mean, Calvish and Cubsy are so good. That's like a really killer team. Because I think they can all of them can play like multiple classes very well. So that's like very good for them in terms of like adapting to different patches and stuff. So hope you're happy for Wiz and Calvish. Yeah, so like I like Welcome to the Jung in the sense that like they are just like monsters and they're so good. But I really like that. Wait, someone just got my pet. Oh no, I stunned my pet because I started casting a summon pet by accident. I thought like somebody had cheap shotted him or something. What was I saying? Like one thing I like is like, people like Calvish, they stream, so they're like a little more involved with like kind of the WoW community. I think that's a great thing, But like, so like, what do you call them? The Welcome to the Jung. They're like dominant in the 3v3 tournaments usually, but like, as far as I know, they don't stream or anything. So like, they play totally, which is like, I guess like that's the competitive mindset, right? They don't want to show any of their strats and stuff, and then their prep. But a little less fun for the audience and the community. So, yeah, pretty happy they won. Let's see. Xander, the combat analysis passive is balanced around the max level of the pre-patch and scales linearly. Hold on. Maybe I should just spear these guys real quick. I think we won already anyway. Doesn't matter. So when we level to 90, it's like a 20% of a well-fed buff. Oh, so it's like super strong. Then they buff it to be the strongest racial at patch X.1 or something. Wait, so is it strong or is it weak when there's a stat squish? A well-fed buff is good, right? Or is that not good? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Let me leave the instance group here. That was nice. Nice, solid win. I think like we did our part. We peeled back. We took back Lighthouse, and then we won the team fight and held. I think the main thing I did is I won that 1v1 against the Warrior. But to be honest, like Warriors are pretty terrible at 1v1s. So like, that was a pretty desperate play by them. Okay. Hofiz, you don't say WizK is bad on other classes, but you think he's just insane on Shadow Priest? Oh yeah. So him out on another class is kind of waste. I think that's true. That's true. He does sometimes play other stuff, but he's like clearly better at Shadow Priest. And Shadow Priest is like one of those classes where if you're very good, it's like very oppressive. It's like so much damage, so much utility. It's crazy. Xander, it gets really weak. Oh, Pandaren is double Wolfed. I see. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not. I've never been interested in playing Mechanome. I don't like. So I like gnomes, but I don't like that they have metal arms. I don't know. It's just me. But I kind of like the steampunk sort of thing, you know. Um, like I liked Undermine, which I guess is more of a goblin zone, but it's still kind of like that steampunkish kind of like aesthetic that Nomerigan has. But yeah, I don't like the metal arms. I'll be honest, not a fan. But High Mountain Tauren, man, I think I'm gonna have to do it. You remember in Shadowlands, it was giving 18 int at max level. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, lots of hate against the diaper babies. The diaper babies. Is that is that the is that what we call gnomes? Why diaper babies? That's so funny. Who I don't know. Oh my gosh, is this something dirty? Because I don't want like this is a G-rated stream. I don't know why diapers babies would be not G-rated, but just checking. Yeah, AWC was pretty cool. I think honestly the best thing about AWC is like it wasn't smothered by melee. So we got to see like a lot of caster melee comps, which is way better. Like very healthy to see that kind of like one melee, one caster comps, and or ranged in general, ranged melee. And we saw a lot of variety. So there was only a couple of like mirror matches. So only like I can only think of like one like RMP mirror match, which was super boring naturally because mirror matches are just mega boring to watch. So I think it was ended up being pretty fun AWC. I liked it. Can you link a transmog Reddit link? It's a bit cursed. I think so. I don't know. I don't know how this if this like restricts that or not. I've been getting a lot of whispers today, and I actually don't know who everyone is. A lot of people asking about threes. But kind of you want to play with Tucky? Okay, let's see. Let me ask. One sec. All right. I think let me see if we want to do some. Might do some threes. Okay. All right, we're gonna do some threes. Why not? All right, what is this? What is this link? Is this weird? Diaper baby. Okay. This is what you linked me. I know, it's a little bit of a risky link. Diaper baby. Okay. That is cursed. Yeah, they've got metal arms and legs. That's too much. I just can't do that. It's too bizarre. I'm not a Mechagnome player. Okay, gonna do some threes with my wife and stream viewer Tucky Killer. Okay. Think you want to be on Discord? Oh shoot, my Q popped on my EU account. Oops. Oh well. Um, okay, Pinky's getting set up. Getting set up, and then gonna add Pinky to Discord. Turn on Discord. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna do some threes. Some Destro. Man, but I want to play High Mountain Torn. I feel like I need a. I know I got to do those like High Mountain Torn quests. Shoot, so tempting. Actually, let me just check something real quick. Do I have any race changes left? I do. See, I've got. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's only within the same faction, right? Race change. It says race change within your current faction. That's how they get you. It's such a ripoff. I'm gonna have to buy like a faction change or something. It's so bizarre. But I'm guessing it's not worth buying the faction change until you've unlocked High Mountain Torrent, right? Velkiden, do I have a boost? I do have a boost. But I feel like, so I have 3 Warlocks on this account, and I've got another Warlock. So I've got 4 Warlocks. I feel like that's like a lot of Warlock. I don't know if I want to do a 4th one on NA. That might be too much. Matt, you think all the allied races are fast now except Earthen because it's new? Yeah, but I don't have any horde characters that I could use to like do the quest. Or do you not need to be max level? Do you think they're easy quests or are they hard quests?
Yeah, no, I was level 50 and it was pretty easy.
Oh, you did at level 50? Okay.
Yeah, I was doing it and
But I don't know if I have even a level 50. I guess I could make like a death knight or something, right? But then I have to do the starting area. I don't know about that. You just need to be whatever level Legion is? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research, some off-stream research. Do some questing. I like unlocking races though, so I unlocked all the allied ones. Matt, what is the splits? The allied side is all 2K and the horde side is all 1700. Yeah, isn't that bizarre how that happens? Sometimes like so I mean like the MMR might be the same for everybody, but because MMR is really poorly calculated in Blitz, like sometimes you get totally wacky teams. Like one team is like all literally they might be just fresh characters, just like their first blitz ever, and the other team is all like 2400 CR 2400. It's like so ridiculous. Those games are just lost cause. You just play it and that's it. You will lose. You're 864. Yeah, that's whatever. You know, it's low pressure. You've got nothing to lose. Think of it that way. Yeah, there's no way to lose in that scenario, and that's a good feeling. Okay, we're doing some Destro. Uh, Destro, Marksman, Holy. Let's do it. Okay, let's play Hellcaller. I think I went Nether Ward and Soul Rip here. It's a placement. You have your season to lose. Nah, it's okay. You'll get it back. Or not. I mean, who knows? Hakuna Matata. I should put that in my stream description. Hakuna Matata. Okay. We're affliction, assassination. It's a warm-up game. Am I wearing PvP gear? I am wearing PvP gear. So good. Velkanen, you feel that? You went 0-12 on your lock and solo shuffle, and now you're scared to queue again? You know what that means is you're like you're facing people that are worse now. So who knows? Maybe you'll like do that much better. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. All right, fake the kick. This guy is super dead, right? Yeah, I think he's super dead. This guy's super dead too. Oh yeah. All right. Luke Lid. You saw shards popping off as Destro in AWC, and now you want to play Destro? Yes. See this, I need to update my Destro guide because man, I hope a lot of people are inspired to like stop playing Rhett and Hunter. Actually, just kidding. Rhett and Hunter did really well too. But Destro is actually very strong. Um, it's a little harder to play than a lot of the other classes we saw today, but it's like very good. Shards is really good. I think Shards is like Shards is extremely good on a lot of classes. I'm pretty if he's who I think he is. I'm not totally sure. I don't know him personally, but I see a lot of high-rated characters named Shards that play like every class under the sun, like DH, DK, Lock, Boomkin. I don't know what else. Matt, your season has been such a mess. You've only gotten 4 games all season. Only 4 games? Is it because of the queue times? That stinks. That's no fun. Okay, let's see. No, just life. Life will do that, you know? You know, it's actually nice. If you like place very lowly, you know, very low, then it's nice.
That,
Just freeze your mind. There's only one way to go from there, and that's up. Oh my gosh.
oh no.
I,
I think I'm dead here.
yeah, I walled.
Oh
Swap.
wow. No, I
Oh,
was stunned, silenced,
oh,
everything.
oh well.
Hmm.
Yeah, this comp is
No.
pretty scary. Yeah, High Mountain Torrent would have saved you. I'm pretty sure if you could.
I think so. What is that? Charge?
Yeah,
Charge my way out with that
charge.
extra
Yeah, yeah.
versatility.
The bull charge and then the 1% versatility.
Uh,
It's actually kind of a wild amount of like you get a lot of stuff. It's like let me see. Oh my gosh, diaper baby. All right, goodbye diaper baby. So you get 1% verse and you get the damage reduction. So that's pretty good. You know what? You also get more fish. Yeah, you can like proc additional fish when you loot fish. It's actually insanely good if you're a fisherman like me. Yeah, all around amazing. I think I'm just gonna close my EU account for now. Yeah, I think we can close that and then just focus on threes. Mongo Mook. You haven't seen Matt in a Twitch chat in a long time? Oh, Matt's been yeah. I feel honored to have Matt drop by here. He like keeps us informed what's happening in the world, like the Twitch world. You don't know each other, but names very recognizable. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot happening on Twitch at any given time. I wonder who else like from AWC is like streaming. I think that's really nice that like Calvish won because like that's like a great thing for the community of streamers, and also he does a lot of Blitz, and so I feel like that'll help draw a little attention to Blitz too. Hope all is well, gents. Yeah, just chilling. Hey Gary, hope we're kicking butt tonight. Yeah, we're playing some more viewer. Oh yeah, Gary, we were playing the other day. Now we're playing with Tuki. He's another stream viewer. We are we kicking butt tonight? I think we're kicking butt tonight. This is another crazy damage like go right at the start. So let me see. I'm going to soul rip right off the bat. Nether ward. Gosh, I really, I wonder if High Mountain Torrent is also really good against DKs because DKs hit super frequently, right? Like a lot of little, what you might call them, diseases and pets and things. Dang, it probably is good against demo. Shoot, I don't like that. Dots, pets, abilities. Yeah, I think that's right. It's probably like super good. Okay, we stunning. Whoa,
Oh,
what the?
that quickly just it's
Just
leading.
demolished them. I triple stunned them twice and then they just vanished. Just dead. Yeah, see? Destro lock. Just kidding. That was all Marksman Hunter.
That was mean.
But Destro is really the reason why we won. Just kidding. Gary, you love to see it, but damn, Hunter's broken. Oh yeah, that was nutty. Let's take a look at damage breakdown there. That was he did almost 3 million DPS. I did almost none. All my damage was just basically just stunning them, stunning and AoEing. So funny. We won that game like decisively. Nice against the higher rated team. Yeah, now they feel terrible, you know? Does not feel good to know that the other team feels absolutely miserable. There are now 8 people who are unhappy. I'm just kidding. That's not a great feeling. Of course it's a good feeling. You bet they're crying right now? Yeah. It's okay. Everyone gets a turn to cry in this game. That's what we do. Rhett Hunter. Ugh. Okay.
Oof.
But at least it's less like urgently bursty, kind of like the Presivoker teams are. Although Disc Priest, oh man, I always forget Disc Priest is actually like super damage now. They wiped you at Gold Mine. You went back. Only a Rhett was left. No trinket or bubble, so you sapped capped. Oh, nice. That's so good. That feels great. Man, when you like, it feels great to win games where you are losing fights. Because what that means, like when you're losing team fights and still winning, like a BG, it's totally possible, by the way. It's an uphill battle, but it means that you're like outplaying them hugely on a strategic level. Like even if you're losing on a micro and like mechanical level, uh, it just goes to show that Blitz, there's a lot of skill expression of different types, not just like are you good at clicking buttons fast, which Arena is. Oh my gosh, I accidentally like, okay.
Oh no.
All right, blasting, big blast. I'm gonna fear out of that. I feared a little early. Trinket that. Double coil, blasting.
Oh
Is that
no,
yours or
it's
mine?
included.
No, that's theirs.
I'm gonna be
Not
careful.
mine. I don't have one, but
Maybe wall.
interrupt the. Okay, walling. Oh shoot!
Oh.
Dang.
Hmm.
I got hit pretty hard, a couple times
Yeah.
there.
Ah,
Dang.
so sad.
So sad.
Just global away from Ray of Hope. Oh well.
Oh well. Gator Tanker. If you didn't want to play Pally Night Elf. Oh, if you didn't want to play Night Elf or Orc for Survival Hunter, do you think that Torn would be fine? Yeah, Torn is good. I think the current the current thing, like the what's in right now, is High Mountain Torn, judging from AWC. So everyone is switching to High Mountain Torn right now as we speak. Uh, but actually, anything works. I, I I don't think so. So for most classes, it doesn't really matter what you play, race wise. Like there are some that are a little bit better. Like High Mountain Torn is pretty good if you get targeted a lot. Um, Night Elf and Orc are always very good. Dwarf is good. Undead is good. You know, like there's a lot of great options. You can't go wrong. The only exception to that rule is if you play Rogue or Feral, because you kind of almost always will benefit if you're Night Elf instead. High Mountain Torn will be fine. Yeah, you don't think ratios matter too much? Yeah, I don't think they're a huge deal. If you're like really min-maxing, then yeah, like maybe. But even so, it's not a big deal. Disc or Holy? I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think is fine. Let's see. Storm, you reached 1800 in Blitz this evening on Arms Warrior. Finished your first elite set. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. Arms Warrior. Were you making some Warlocks' lives miserable by just charging at them and training them constantly in team fights? Because I think that's kind of what I think of as a warrior's job is super annoying. But congratulations nonetheless. We're not salty about that at all. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Dude, I was actually stunned that entire time. I like literally actually stunned. Tukey killer with the crits. Kidding me? That's so funny. So I'm trying to show people that lock is awesome, but the games we've won and lost have been decided entirely by aim shot crits. It's so funny. Let's see. Yeah, well done, Storm. That's actually a really great feeling when you first achieve like your first like you first break through a certain like rating or something that you haven't done before. Great feeling. Gary, your old man is a warrior, and it was your job to do that to everyone, especially locks and druids. Yeah, man. Warriors are actually like I think they've always been designed to be counters to warlocks, even from vanilla, and that's always been true. So it's always kind of tough when warrior is really strong in the meta. It's kind of like a nightmare for warlocks. So it's a good thing that warriors are not overly dominant. They're good, but they're not like dominant. Gator Tanker, you're talking for Blitz. You don't want to get flamed, but you're blood decay. Aha! Moving away from blood decay for a number of reasons. What intrigues you about survival is the fact that you have interlope, and that can be used to make plays. I don't even know what interlope is. What does interlope do? Is that like a knockback? I mean, survival is extremely good at making big plays because they have really good dueling capabilities because they do a lot of burst and they have got immunities and basically and they can stealth. They've got like all everything you need, like a complete kit for kind of like running around and stealing stuff or defending bases. Um, but yeah, they also have you can knock people off of like cliffs and stuff, and that's pretty cool. Interlope tank specs. Row 1, PvP talent. Next 3 hostile spells cast on your target to be redirected to your pet. Oh yeah, that's actually really, really strong. That's a really good ability against like that like messes me up sometimes. I'll cast bolt and it'll like you can use that to backcast. Oh, interesting. That's a good point. I don't think I've actually seen that happen, but that I can see that working well. Gary, you think DK and Warrior counter to things like Mage a little? So Warrior, I don't know. I don't think Warriors counter Mage. I think Mages are actually designed to kite Warriors, and so like when played properly, I think Mages are pretty good against the Warriors. But DKs are very good into any caster for sure. Mongo, you can't play WoW anymore because your right arm. So many APM making your whole arm weak and fragile. Oh yeah, you might be getting like carpal tunnel, which is you gotta take care of that. That is no joke. I had it kind of for a little while, a long time ago. Wait, this guy's a healer. Oh yeah, I should go be. Let's go be druid. Yeah. Nice. I dodged the deep breath, and then oh yeah. See, look at that hunter damage.
That
Irrelevant.
already.
Pathetic. Pathetic. All right. Just kidding. Man, it's so funny. Like this comp is extremely fun to play because like they will shut down one of you, the marksman or the lock, and the other one is just gonna go ham. It's so much fun. Let's see. You want to go KT for your survival hunter, but you already have 2 knocks? What's KT? Is that their hero talent? I don't actually know anything about survival hunters. I know they're good, but that's all I know about them, and they're very bursty. Cool Tyran. Oh yeah, yeah. Cool Tyran is such a good race. Yeah, especially in Blitz. It might be one of the best in Blitz because of the knockback. You can never have too many knockbacks. So having multiple knockbacks is actually better than having just like 1 or 2 because for example, like if you're facing a Warlock at Lumbermill, I can always port back the first knockback. But if you knock me back again, then I'm gonna be like cursing, you know, because that's it. I'm gone. You love the leech and the verse and the knock, yeah. Gary, you think if you play warrior well, you can counter most mages unless they're really good at this spec? It's rare. You can't shut one down. Yeah, that's true. I haven't. I mean, I haven't played mage or warrior in a long time. The impression I get is that mages are still very good at kiting warriors, but at the same time, warriors have a lot more gap closers than they used to, a lot more tools. Um, so it's not. There's no such thing as like permanently kiting like there used to be. That's for sure. It used to be like a warrior couldn't even touch you, you know? Interrupt the poly. Triple T. He should enjoy his triple cheap shots while he can because those are going away soon. Oh man, that was a nice trap, but the rogue ate it. All right, hitting the mage. Coil into big damage. Oh my gosh, so annoying. RMP. Nobody likes RMP. Oh, big damage here.
You're negative? Oh, okay, you're not even.
I
You're
I
good.
held some.
Okay. Oh. This maze is messing me up.
I know. They have so much control, but it's okay. We're just kind of biding our time. Oh yeah, there we go. Precog. He runs like a coward. So we blast this guy. Precog again. Oh, he's back. What? Where is he? Mages are so confusing. Hey, we stunning.
Stun
He
you.
has to block, right? Surely. No? I guess not. Wow. That's nutty. Die! Fort. What? He lived? That was a huge chaos bolt.
That's insane. What?
So lucky.
Oh.
There we go. Nice. I'll wall, I guess. Felt like we were. It was like just a matter of time, but I guess that's just how it feels against RMP. RMP feels like they're always losing, and then all of a sudden, they will stop losing and one-shot you. But we did it. Let's see, Gary. You just need to not over spam charge and leap, but you have 2 charges, a leap and a shout to slow. Nice. Nice, we hit 2100 already. We're just, so for people tuning in, just playing some threes with my wife and a stream viewer threes. Let's just call it that, even though, yeah, Tuki, actually we found you in LFG, didn't we?
It's like, no, he was my friend before that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see. All right. What's this? Windwalker, Ret. So Windwalker, I usually want to take. Let's take Impish. Yeah, Impish is pretty good against Windwalkers. Best LFG? Yeah. It was like we actually almost never do LFG. So Pinky is pretty averse to LFG, which I totally understand because I hate LFG, but I'll still use it. Because most people you find on LFG are just kind of like miserable, you know, like everyone is so sad and angry. So it's actually nice that we found somebody who's not that.
Tucky's the best.
Yeah, Tucky's the best. Not much. You finished the quest line to unlock High Mountain Torrent, and it took you only 35 minutes. Oh man, I'm on it. Gosh, I'm gonna be High Mountain before the next stream. It's gonna be so weird though, because they're so gigantic, right? I think that feels weird. Okay, AoE stunning. Oh my gosh. This is a nice little dodge. Okay, dodge the kick. Oh my gosh, I can't hit my target. Trinket that. I think I'll port this. Prevent from. Oh my gosh, grounding totem. Alright, here we go. Blasting. Just kidding. Searing glare. You're that guy. Hit this guy. Oh, I thought I faked that. Fake the kick. Oh my gosh, that was Hellstone.
Okay.
Oh, he faked me. Whoa, wall.
Whoa. Stun.
Dang. Might be dead here.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Oof, that was tough. So windwalkers, I've had a lot of trouble with windwalkers lately. Um, I don't know what it is about them, but they like even when I'm not like
Okay. Surrender.
getting a bunch of damage reflected on myself, it's still like they just like one shot me at some point. It doesn't take too much effort on their part to do. Touch of Death is insane. Yeah, I mean even before Touch of Death, I was like they take me from 100 to 0 in like one little pop up in the air, you know. So that's just something I got to figure out. I think the answer is High Mountain Tauren. What do you guys think? If only I could pay Blizzard $5 to skip the quest line. I think I would, because I don't know how I'm gonna do the quest line. Stinky Cheese can be your name. Stinky Cheese. I think I'm just gonna make my main into a High Mountain Tauren. Would that be weird? I told everybody over the last like couple years that like they should be playing Void Elf, and now I'm like, shoot. Wait a second, there's a Tauren that takes less damage. Velkin, possibly a dumb question, but how do you get HHTD to show the plus sign over healers? Uh, I don't know. Let's see, HHTD core, I think? No, that's not it. HHTD options? I don't know, hold on. I'll have to figure that out. I did not fiddle with it very much. The thing is like it doesn't, so like you see how it doesn't have a plus sign over Pinky yet? It's because she hasn't healed. After she's healed a little bit, then it'll
Oh.
like know that, oh, this is a healer. Right? Wait, is it not working? Maybe it just isn't working. I don't know. Oh, I missed my kick. That's bad.
Oh shoot.
Uh,
You should be okay, I think. Yep, you're okay.
okay. I trust.
Not sure if you trust me, but yep. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Wall, wall, wall.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Nice.
You're the healer.
Gonna stun him out of it? Oh no. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Uh, don't move. There you go.
Ah!
Oh no, I'm stunned. Port.
Yeah, I need a.
Can't. Oh.
I need help. Oh my gosh, I keep giving this guy precog.
Oh no. Oh, there you are. Okay.
So we're just blasting and hoping for the best. Pretty simple.
I'm stunned and trapped here. Nope, I'm not trapped.
Dude, that guy has the most haste of any person I've ever met. I'm so dead.
Okay.
I'm I'm okay.
Maybe, yeah, you're okay.
Okay, one down. Oh yeah, I was okay.
Yeah. See?
Thank you, Pinky, for healing. All right. Dang, crazy. Let's see. So Velkin, I don't know the answer, but let me pull up the HHTD options and see if that helps. Let me see. The thing about HHT is I feel like the options are so weird. HHTD show GUI. Uh, I don't know. You just have to click some options. You'll figure it out. / HHTD show GUI. Um, there aren't that many options. I think you just turn it on as much as you can, everything you can. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I think it's like, so it looks at like how much healing they do. So as long as they healed more than like 1,000,000 or whatever this is, 10 million, then it'll like classify them as a healer, something like that. Oh, you didn't have specialized healer only? I see. Okay. Windwalker damage is insane. You see a bunch of Shadow Pan monks 100 to 0. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. I'm not sure what that's about. Windwalker's not very popular this season, but it feels pretty good to me. So I don't fully understand why that is. Oh, maybe I can get lucky here. Try to cheese that priest a little bit.
I'm stunned here. Should be okay. Cyclone.
Fake the kick.
You're slightly negative. Oh, you're good.
Alright, well, shoot.
And cyclone.
Should get that. Do this.
Ollie, full. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm a goner.
no.
Shoot. I can't stop all the polys.
Oh, it's okay.
It was inevitable. They have so much
Yeah.
burst in CC.
Surrendering.
Crazy, crazy. You think you saw it all? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pharaohs were so scary. Why is that? I think the way Pharaohs move kind of creeps me out. They're like,
They move so freaking fast.
yeah, yeah, they move so fast. That's what it is.
The sound effects, it's just too much. I don't know.
Yeah. I think they have like move speed bonuses in cat form, so like they are just like super speedy. And I can't really slow them. Because my slow goes away whenever they change forms, which is like all the time. Hinky of Doom. Yeah. Getting some good games though. Like a little bit of variety at least. I mean, a few red hunters, but other than that, some variety. You know what's funny is like a lot of people. So let me take a look at the raid gear, or maybe do you think it was M plus or raid gear? But like a lot of the AWC people, they're using PVE gear because you can pick any gear, and some PVE gear is like has really high versatility, and I wonder which they were using. Maybe it's from dungeons. Well, I'll check it later. One thing about threes is the Qs are a little too fast. I gotta do some research in between, you know? Oh my gosh, I just bad fingered something.
Oh no. Nice.
The damage is so high on both sides. That was a nice trap, Tuki, by the way. It's very easy for me to follow up with fear. Oh man. Big bolts. What song is this? Uh, so I don't know, but oh, the previous song? Let me see. How do I go back? This one here? This song is awesome, isn't it? It's called Valentina. Uh, by no. It's called Video Nights. Spring Gang. Video Nights by Spring. Maybe you should put the artist first, right? Spring Gang Video Nights. So it's so addictive, right? I love this. Yeah, it's like I like this synthwave stuff. It's like chill, but because like a lot of electronic music is like way too like clubby, you know, like dancey clubby kind of thing. So but I like this style of music, synthwave. It's like very chill, good for keeping your mood mellow while you're playing. Because otherwise, otherwise like you know the game is just so fast paced. It's like kind of nutty. You need something to calm down. Okay, Shadow Priest marks. I wonder if they're going to do any PvP tuning after AWC. Because AWC is over now, and it's like they're definitely they could increase stamina. I think that would be good. I think they should increase stamina and increase dampening in threes and twos. Not twos. Twos already starts at high dampening, but threes should probably start at higher dampening, but have more stamina. I think that would be better. Kind of like shuffle. There's another cup next. Is it next weekend? Man, they're just like zooming through these cups. All right, we gotta get qualified. Double coil. Whoa, port
Nice
and health stone. So scary.
port.
Dang. Why is our damage so high? All right, here we go. They should buff Warlocks, I feel like. This doesn't seem right.
Totally.
This is where if I were a High Mountain Torrent, I would bull rush them 100%. Just like charge right into them. Oh shoot. Hellstone, interrupt that. Fear, didn't get the fear.
Oh, stun. Oh, that's a trap.
AoE stunning. Shoot.
Yep.
AoE stunning. Infernal. What kind of heal was that? That was a massive heal.
Silence.
I ported. Double coil into big damage. Don't worry about my pet.
Okay. Ooh. Oh no. Symbol of hope.
Big damage. JK. Hellstone. Trinket to silence. Oh my gosh. Porting.
I got no mana. Swap the cookie.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, this is lights out.
Ah!
Silence.
Oh, this is it.
No.
Ah!
Oh.
So close. Oh my gosh. There's so many like
Oh,
grounding totems and things to get through. I really hate that. I can't believe that that guy survived with like 1 HP so many times. Matt, the cups are every weekend? Is that right? I don't remember. I thought they spread it out more. Then there's a little break, then the grand finals. Oh, yeah, actually, now that you mention it, that makes more sense. So we're going to have a ton of AWC. And then, you know what's funny is I saw that, like, you can, like, really sign up and just, like, not really show up, you know? But maybe you can still get the banner. Should I just do that? Just get the banner? I'll put in my resume that I'm an AWC competitor. But I don't even need a team. I just need the banner. Velkin the weekend after, then a 2-week break, then the finals. Yeah, they should still do balancing though. I think it's high time. It's been a month. It's a long time to not do any balancing at all, especially for like the yeah, the early part of the season. Still makes no sense. I don't think they need to do a really wild balancing, just like a little bit. I think just to freshen things up. But I guess like maybe it's better if they don't, because Destro's pretty good. If they do balancing, Destro might get hit, and that might not be good. So actually, you know what? Let me think about that. Just kidding. I have no input on what happens, so it doesn't really matter. shoot, I messed up my double coil. Oh well.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
Turtle. Oh no, shoot, couldn't. Yeah, they had CC. Oh well. Surrender. Dang. Red Hunter is like so tough. It's like a very just strong all-around comp.
Oof.
It's like
Yeah.
nobody's killable. And
Yeah,
they
you
do
can
so much
take
damage.
damage with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good though.
Should I try my Void Weaver Priest?
If you want to, I don't know. I feel like it would work fine. I don't know. Holy is also really good though because like we do a lot of damage.
True, true. I mean, look at Tucky just pumping while kiting.
Yeah,
Nice.
I feel like Void Weaver. What made Void Weaver work in a lot of the comps we saw was like high CC. So like
Mm,
Rogue. Without a
right, right.
Rogue or somebody to like provide that kind of like control, then everyone's just gonna target the Void Weaver, and there's like there's that seems pretty tough.
Oh yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, but man, pretty cool. Pretty cool to see so many Destro locks. I wonder if there's any more inflation. Are they still doing inflation in twos and threes, or is that like I feel like they never talk about inflation. I don't know if anybody has noticed whether there's weekly inflation or not, but feels like it's they need to inflate about 300 points so that Pinky we can get our first glads together. Matt, you're struggling to redo your UI on a normal width screen now. Your BGE keeps overlapping with the objectives panel. Is it like do you need to like make stuff smaller or is it like bugged? Sometimes if you're like importing old stuff for like a different resolution, it gets all wacky. Hey there, Pack. How's it going? Welcome, welcome back. It's about as small as you'd want it to be. Yeah. The funny thing is, like, I have like a lot of space, like a lot of real estate still on my screen, but I like stuff very close to the center of the screen because I have like true tunnel vision during the game.
Stun here.
Oh my gosh, totally whip! I hit the column with my infernal. All right, the rogue
Oh,
cloaked, so I think he's very.
stun here.
Wait, maybe I can kill this guy. No.
Ooh, nice trap.
Am I lagging? Ah, interrupted shoot.
Stun here. I sleep. Look at that and
This is so annoying. The rescues.
Help. Then. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Good turtle. We get him? Ah, yeah, we got him. Nice.
Wow. Can't believe we won that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Nicely done all around. Dragons confused me. I couldn't tell who I was targeting at any time. They're all the same.
There's so much sleep and.
They should be like different. I don't know. They should have different colored wings or something. All right. Threes with the legendary Pinky. That's right. This is our husband, wife plus stream viewer threes. We're just rocking along. We're at 2100, which I feel like is pretty respectable. Extremely respectable. All right. Matt, you have side action bars. That's the issue. Oh, yeah. This add-on, it's called what's it called? Yeah. I have so many add-ons. I can't remember what anything is called. Mouse over action settings. This is the one. Yeah, mouse over action settings. You can like hide all your stuff. It's super cool. Whoops, what is this? Cancel.
I don't know, but is hiding like good? Cause
Is it good? I mean, I don't know. At least I can't. It like makes it nice and clean.
you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't need to know what my keybinds are. I know what my keybinds. So, but there are times when I do need to like. Sometimes I run out of health stones and I don't realize it because I can't see it.
Mm.
Maybe I should make my health stone not hidden. Whatever. Someday I'll optimize, but for now it's fine. Mechs. Do you think big mechs or not big mechs? Who
Oh,
I
that's so
learned
funny.
today is like Bismex. Can you believe that? His name is Bismex this whole time? It's so
The
ridiculous.
biggest drama during today's
I know.
stream. Hilarious.
So funny. Alright, blasting. Interrupting. Didn't get it. Did I get it? I don't know.
Oh, I thought there was a hunter trap. Sorry.
Dang, I keep getting interrupted. It's very embarrassing.
Fun. Frozen. Just gotta get that and. Oh my gosh, standing totem.
Oh, am I lagging? Is that why?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I think we're
we're
lagging. Yeah, shoot. Is the stream lagging?
Also 'cause,
Oh yeah, he's super dead. Boom. Boom. Trinket that.
okay.
Ah, shoot.
No.
I wall?
Okay. Nice wall.
There we go. Super dead. Oh, what? Did you guys see that pet go super big? You don't see much lag? Okay, good. I was definitely lagging in there for a second, I thought. Everything looks all right on your end? Oh, thanks for checking. Yeah, my internet. Oh yeah, latency looks good. Maybe it was, maybe I was stunned. Who knows?
Mm. No, I think I like too.
Yeah, I was feeling that for a second there. Seems okay now. But yeah, my internet is like pretty good, but I think like it gets a little stressed out when I'm streaming sometimes. Or it doesn't get stressed out. I bet there's some dude at Spectrum who's like throttling my internet. It's like this guy is doing something suspicious. illegal supervillain things. Yeah. uh, I'm sure like when somebody's doing this much like downloading and uploading or whatever streaming takes, like at least in the past, that used to mean somebody was like file sharing, right? Like illegally downloading and sharing songs and stuff. But now it's like I'm just streaming. That's all. Just like everybody else.
R&B.
iRec shop peer-to-peer connections. Yeah, pirate-based stuff, you know. LimeWire days were the best. Yeah, it's funny because like yeah, Napster, LimeWire. Those are like that was when we had like horrible dial-up modems, and it's like to download a song would take all night. You know.
My gosh, you guys sound so old. It's like,
Back in my day, I had to download a song one at a time. You love getting viruses on the family computer. Yeah, it's just like more and more pop-up ads or whatever. Remember when ads would always like pop up? So annoying. Like pop up in new windows, and you just like have to keep like closing them. The most insane thing. Why did they stop doing that? Did that become illegal at some point? It's like such a ridiculous thing that it was ever even possible. I'm in combat.
oh, you are? Okay.
Oh, he dodged my kick. That's
Oh
okay.
no, I got probably right off of
Uh,
trinket.
good turtle, good turtle.
Turtle, oh, nice turtle. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
I think we just got
Oh,
styled
I got
on.
thrown. Dang. What I should have done is just went to angel form right away. Wow.
I don't know. Who knows?
Oh well.
It's a mystery. That was like so much CC, and I missed my kick on the mage, which is like that's pretty much donezo. Let's see, LAN parties were a thing. Oh yeah, I remember having. I would like load up my car with my desktop. I'd have to like unplug everything, unpack everything, and like I had like monitors were no joke back then. They were like huge boxy things. Drive over to a friend's house, LAN party. So crazy. Oh, your Netflix came in the mail. Oh my gosh, I remember that too. Yeah. I mean, I even remember Blockbuster. That's like that is old stuff. We used to have a device to rewind VHS tapes, you know? Because like rewinding them in the normal like VCR would take forever, so you'd have to like rewind it with a separate like super fast rewinder. That's like I haven't. Yeah, not everyone here is gonna know that. That stuff is like. You love Blockbuster too? Yeah. Loading up the OG Xbox. Yeah, it was like fun to walk around with Blockbuster and like look at all the movies and stuff. Remember rotary phones calling after 7 p.m. Oh my gosh. Your uncle owned a Blockbuster and he felt like a king on Friday nights. Oh wow, that is super cool. Used to burn PS1 games from Blockbuster and play them with a mod chip. Oh man, that's actually pretty high tech stuff. But yeah, I remember like the big thing to do was like make your own, burn your own CDs. You know, you make your own like CD. 'Cause I was never into mixed tapes. Like people would like make cassette tape stuff, and I wasn't like into that. But then like CDs, I was all about burning CDs. That was great. Oh, I forgot to get Impish Instincts here. Oops. Oh my
Oh.
lordy.
appeared here.
Feel a little laggy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stunning. Oh, this guy's super dead. Oh my gosh, he ran on his horse. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh. On your way?
Oh shoot, I walled.
Okay.
I went
Who's
chasing.
there? No problem. Oh, you're... Okay.
Double coil.
Nice coil.
What? They have so many kicks?
Oh no. Ah. I got too far. Oops. Can you put your port down again? Is that
Sure.
not... Okay, thank you.
Right here in the open. Whatever, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
God. It matters to
Porting is a state of mind, not an actual like physical place.
me. State of mind.
Got him. All right. Easy peasy. Oh my gosh.
So funny.
Those openers, when you like crit, like AoE crit them, is that like your aim shot, Tuki? Like what is that? Like at the very start where you almost like double killed them at the beginning? Is it aim shot or like some explosive thing? I don't even know what that is. Thing is so nutty. Volley into proc aim shot. Man, that thing is nutty.
I
Let's
love
see.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park? Is that what you're listening to right now? Oh, I see. Oh, Gary. Lots of Linkin Park and Blink 182. Oh, yeah. And yep, you still have your old CDs? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I don't know where my I think I tossed them at some point along the way. CDs and DVDs and stuff. I felt really cool for a while because I had a DVD burner, but I never used it. At least, yeah. Dial the Operator is pretty funny. That would be pretty old. Explosive shot. Every time you have explosive shot on them, your aim shot is insta. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it sounds crazy to me. I don't know what that means, but I do notice that like some aim shots are instant, which is crazy because like you can't really plan around that. I feel like if you're on the receiving end, Lock should be able to proc chaos bolts exactly because we kind of do. We sometimes proc these extra pets that like the Overfiend or whatever, and he shoots something that looks like a chaos bolt, but it hits for nothing. It's like so bad. Oh, Tuki's linking some stuff. Let's see. Explosive shot. Fire an explosive shot after 30-second cooldown. That was a long cooldown. Oh, it explodes after delay. I see. Volley also applies explosive shot. And volley, 45-second cooldown. Man, I don't know. That stuff is crazy. You have 3 folders of them? CDs? Used to drive around listening to them in your old Jeep when you were 16? Yeah. That's so funny. That's super cool. Yeah, we should be able to proc Chaos Bolts. It's such a... It doesn't seem fair. Want to try Hunter here? Okay, sure, why not? I'm just going to hit whoever I feel like is closer, though. Which usually is the red Holly, so... but let's go... Yeah, we'll try hit. We'll try the Hunter. Whatever. Oh, I got a question. Skyvik, do I have any sponsors? I am sponsored by Skittles and Nerds.
And Pinky.
I pay them. They don't pay me. And I actually, they don't sponsor me at all. I just buy their, I buy Skittles Nerd Clusters. Yeah.
Stun. Frozen. Good to get my trinket. See. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, got all the precogs. Oh no, Searing Glare. So annoying. Blasting. Interrupt the penance. Dang. Porting per second. Precog. Blast.
Oh man, I'm frozen here.
It's okay. They're scared. Double coil into blast.
We're net negative.
A Hellstone.
Still negative.
Really?
Still negative.
Okay,
Dead.
walling. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Swap, swap,
gosh.
swap, swap. We're good, we're good.
Easy.
Totally,
Whatever.
totally good. Uh-oh.
Everything under
Kicked.
control. Oh no. Wait, why is my cat so slow? No.
Uh-oh. What? He knocked me.
Oh, stunned. Oh no. LOS.
Dang. They completely demolished us. Yeah, whenever we have to play super defensive like that, I think it's going to be bad. That's tough.
Alright.
Gary, leaving the stream up, but you're going to go take care of your son? Oh, yeah, Whisper Better Times, Blockbuster, Halo, nice. Smoking weed illegally. Bottle Rocket Wars. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Grandpappy Furby? Oh, Furby. Man, that's so funny. Well, yeah. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate that. And it's also fun to just kind of like go down memory lane and remember that kind of stuff. There's so much stuff we're forgetting too that's like so iconic from that time. It's funny, like I feel like the year 2000 is still fixed in my mind as like still relatively recent, and it's like it's a while ago now. Okay, High Mountain Tauren. Let's see.
Q, what's up, Stinky?
Oh my gosh, I forgot to queue. Pogs. Oh yeah, Pogs. Dude, I remember Pogs. So I didn't play OG Pokemon. I played Magic the Gathering, so I was like a kind of Magic nerd. Um, like kids like Pokemon now. I can't believe that's like still super popular. But uh, but yeah, man, Pogs. I remember those. I had like a slammer I built out of like bottle caps and like a weight or something. Like taped them together. Kids born in the 2000 now have kids. Oh yeah, I know. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, Dev, BM. I don't know who we go on, but probably Dev, right? Man, Red Hunter feels super strong. Like that comp is just like so scary. I feel like we played pretty well, and it's still like you just fall behind on damage.
What? Thought I was endless.
Precog. Nerf the penance.
Uh-oh, sleep, sleep.
Oh shoot, I got interrupted. No fun. Wall.
Okay, oh no. Sleeping.
Ah.
Sleeping again.
Oh my gosh. It's really bad luck. Actually, it's not bad luck. They're just chaining CC on me.
Done here. Frozen.
Okay. Interrupt the penance. Got the precog. Via this guy. Alright. I think this is good. Alright. Bake the kick. AoE stunning. Oh my gosh, out of line of sight. So bad. Double coil.
Oh, I'm trapped here.
Okay.
I have to go through here on the other side.
No worries.
I think we're all good. I think.
Can't believe this, like, BM hunters have silences. That doesn't seem right to me. Dang.
Stunned here. No.
I feel like this evoker is pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good.
surrendering.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing where I just like never feel like I should surrender before the other DPS. You know? Like keep him alive until he surrenders, but you know,
Yeah.
Tucky will always wait for me. Such a gentleman.
Oh man. So close. We were pretty close a couple times, but like I think like that they always had an answer. Tough, tough, tough. Alright, Dev Evoker again. Let's try again. I think we faced this earlier. Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, these guys. Wait,
Yeah,
did
we
we
just
win?
yeah, we killed the rogue, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I feel like I should advertise for stuff I like nerds nerds clusters. Just like put a little ad on my page. I get nothing out of it, but it, you know, I just like it. Okay, I think yeah, we kind of probably go dev, but then like if the rogue cloaks, we go for rogue.
That. Oh, wow.
Wow, he didn't cloak. That's like super gutsy of him.
Yeah.
All right, well the other guy died, so oh well. I think we got some pretty nice crits there. I don't know why, like that team we seem to crit super hard, but then the other teams is just like it's kind of RNG, I guess. Oh, I've got some extra honor. Got to buy some gems.
My directive is to serve you.
Wait, I can buy another one.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
My directive is to serve you.
You know, one thing I was wondering is like, should I? So a lot of people are running pretty crazy versatility numbers right now. What do I have? Well, first I can't tell until I'm in an arena, but I think I have something like 25,000. I'm guessing. Let me see. Um, because there are ways to get a little more verse. Let's see. So I have 27,000 versatility, which I get a lot of versatility. I pretty much like only enchant for it versatility. But I could get like I could switch my gems to pure verse gems. Oh yeah, we're gonna do 2 more games of threes, and then I'll probably do maybe we'll do some twos, maybe not. We'll see, and then do some couple of solos. It's always fun to play this comp though. I feel like Destro Marksman is like a ridiculous. It feels like solo shuffle because you just kind of wander in and like either blow people up or eventually lose. But it's like it doesn't sort of doesn't matter who you target. Anybody can die. Let's see. Assassination balance. Oh man, this is like everyone is playing AWC comps except for us. Everyone's playing like Ret Hunter. Well, actually, not the last one. The double evoker rogue is definitely not an AWC comp, but everyone else is. Like this is definitely meta. It's very hard to beat this, I think. Oh, nice. Got him out.
Oh,
Wow, that guy's name is Yes. We keep seeing like these people who have like ultra rare names. Right? I mean, it's got to be super hard to get a name like that these days. Okay, whoops. Got him. All right. Sometimes they blow up. All right, I think we'll do. Let's get it. You want it? Oh my gosh. Wait, what rate? What rating are you all? I'm at 21 right now.
Oh, I think we're like right before 2100.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, yeah.
what's 2100? Is that a
It's
rival? I
duelist,
actually don't
duelist.
know. Oh, it's duelist? Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah,
what's rival?
like 1950, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 2096. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Matt, if you look in general on your Discord, you can see the issue you're having. Oh, let me see. Pull up my Discord. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So let me copy link. Is that, will this work? Can you open just Discord images like this? Oh yeah. So this is what Matt's talking about. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's no solving for this. This is doomed.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding. The objectives don't matter much. Maybe you can just like shove the objectives over here or something, right? They don't matter, right, when you're PvPing. It's not so bad for 8v8. Oh yeah, this is BGE is why you just don't play random battlegrounds anymore. You just can't do it. There's too many lines. They matter in Blitz, AB flags, etc. That's true. Like the capping timers and stuff. Yeah. That's tough. All right, let's win this one. Let's get it. 2100 right here. When you had an ultra wide, it was so clean. Yeah, actually, ultra wide is probably pretty nice for like. Wait, why did you downgrade from ultra wide? I'm curious. Was it like you just got a better, like a 4K-ish thing or something? Porting, blasting. Dang. Man, I do not like Resto Shamans. They're not fun. So many totems. What? I faked that. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh wow. Wall, I guess.
No, oh, okay.
Dead. Oh boy. Maybe we should go DH. I don't know. This doesn't feel very doable right now. This is probably the strongest overall comp, I think, in less coordinated games like ours. I'm having to health funnel during an Infernal. So bad. Alright, here we go. Double coil. Blast.
Oh no. Stun. Ah, feared.
Alright. We got the Ret's bubble, so we can actually kill him.
Way on time.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh man. So close.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think that's a winnable comp.
Yeah, sorry, meaning so close as in the rating.
Oh, I know,
Like
I
within
know.
100.
Yeah, yeah. Because somebody was asking the other day, like, what's the strongest threes comp? I think that might be it. All right, time for some solo queue then. I think Pinky is also gonna retire for the or like just chill maybe. I don't know.
Yep, yep. GG's. Good night.
GG's. All right. Good night, Tuki. Thanks for the games, Tuki. Um, all right. I'm gonna switch over to my alt luck, and I'm gonna fire up EU again. Always a pleasure. Yeah, for sure. That was fun. Uh, Marksman Destro is just wild fun, honestly. It's more fun when we crit them, but it's still pretty fun when we don't. Matt, let's see. The default UI scale feels so tiny. Oh yeah. Default UI is like it's crazy that it's so like uncustomizable. Wait, why am I queuing for that? Let's queue for something else. Wait, whoops. Let's queue for this for sure. Let's queue, I don't know, Destro or something. And then on this character, we'll queue for. Wait, where is it? What happened to my WoW? Oh, here. Okay, yeah, we'll queue Destro. Is 2600 too high? I think it'll be okay. And then on this character, we'll queue for. Yeah, just these two. All right, demo. Nice, nice. Although in EU, it's like 5 a.m. So don't think we're gonna get. Don't think we're gonna queues any here over here. But let me fix the sound for my EU account. 1 second. There we go. It's on. Okay. We are all set. Turning off Discord sound. And oops, I didn't mean to open that. Velkinen, what's my Destro build? Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna make a video. Um, I started recording it and then I was like, it's so much work, but it's worth it. I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm running, generally speaking. There are a few flex points, so this is not like the only build possible, but this will work in 99% of situations. Destro, shuffle. This is a pretty good build for Destro. The flex points are here, so there's 2 points here that you can put. You can put 1 point over, like you can stick a point here. This is probably where I'd put it if I didn't put it in Rolling Havoc. I'd put it in Conflagration of Chaos. Still a very good point. And then Power Overwhelming is pretty good for like Chaos Bolt damage, but also Dimension Ripper is an excellent point for a little bit of burst damage. So that one I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure on. This one I think here is probably better overall, but again, could go either way. Okay, let's put this guy in a follower dungeon. Wait, I need to do Corn Dire Brew on this guy. Let's do Corn Dire Brew. Okay. Yeah, but that's like an all-around good build. Let me reload my UI here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so this is a 2600 demo game. Is that a tank? No. Do I sit? Maybe I sit. Depends on what this rogue wants to do. If he wants to sit, or then that's like actually probably better. But if he wants to hit, that's fine too. I guess. I don't know. I could do whatever. I like sitting. Let me offer to sit. Pack, you never run Soulfire. It's an extra keybind. It is an extra keybind. It took me a while to commit to it. I was like, I really don't want to do this. The thing about Soulfire that makes it very good is it's a fire spell that hits hard. So like people will interrupt it sometimes, and uh, that's good because usually when you're casting it, you want to follow it up with some chaos bolts. So it is a pretty good spell to add to your arsenal. You don't need both Soulfire and Channel Demon Fire. You can like swap one for the other. I mean, in PvE you need both, but in PvP you don't need to ever really run both. So if you have Channel Demon Fire bound, then you can just replace it with Soulfire. But Soulfire is pretty good right now because it generates a ton of shards if you have a Mayhem proc. Because if you have a Mayhem proc, it shoots 2 Soulfires, and so you get like a bunch of shards. It's like a meaningful difference when you're trying to Chaos Bolt people. All right, I am our dedicated sitter, so I am available to answer any and all questions. This is my favorite thing. When I'm streaming, I just love to sit bases. Just relaxing. I seem to yeah, this demo lock and I we're like the base sitters. I'm so curious, like what do you think the strategy is going to be? Because they're changing Eye of the Storm to be in Blitz. It's going to be a standard Eye of the Storm map where you have 4 active bases. So all 4 bases will be active, and they never like deactivate or whatever. So you can always be like hitting, which means it's kind of more like an Arathi Basin. It's sort of like 5 nodes, but it's like not nearly as big as Arathi Basin, and you have way better visibility, so you can truly see like all over. It's pretty. Oh wait, what's going on? Did we assault? Oh, we assaulted their base. So good. See, this is so good. Like we're like in a good spot. I don't have to do a thing. This guy's gonna try and steal it, but he's an Ellie Shaman, so he has no chance whatsoever against the Demolock. I'm gonna pop every cooldown. Stun him again. Reflect. He's hopeless. He's run out of... No chance. Wait, he's actually really beefy. I'm hitting... look at how many... He casts like 15 healing surges. Is there no limit to the number of healing surges he can cast? It doesn't even use mana. He's like fully healed. That's insane. I don't know how that works. That's some nutty stuff. So I used all my cooldowns there because I was like, I'm gonna murder this guy, and then not the best idea. So they took the flag, which is kind of funny because they shouldn't even pick up the flag. Pack. You usually just build shards with Wither and Conflag. Yeah, and then Havoc Coil to do your burst. So I think that's definitely right. Like you're doing it right. It's just that Soulfire is pretty worth it. It's hard to describe it. Like it's like on paper it doesn't sound that necessary, but right now it's actually pretty strong, and I do recommend it. Even if you stick it on a keybind that's not super efficient, it's pretty good. You'll get a lot of extra shards out of it. I think you get like 2 or 3 shards when you have a Mayhem proc with a Soulfire. It's a lot. So also when you're doing your Chaos Bolt combos, you can like Chaos Bolt. If you have a Soulfire proc, Soulfire, and then you can do another one. 2 Chaos Bolts. Oh yeah, Corn Dire Brew on this guy. On my EU lock. If I, you know what? If I get the Dire Brew, if I get the Brewfest mount on my EU Warlock, I'm gonna be actually upset. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll do it anyway. This is peak 2600 gameplay. Dire Brew at the same time as defending your base. Wait, somebody needs to talk to this guy. Fight. Success. Killed Dire Brew. Dude, we just shut him out. 1500 to 0. Dang, that's rough. Oh, man. Shoot. That's so sad. We almost shut him out 1500 to 0, but they're going to get some points now. Oh, wait. They're going to cap it. Oh, my gosh. They're going to cap it before. Oh, my gosh. That's so annoying. I actually do need to pay attention now. Because if we lose both these bases, we could actually lose the game. So let's not let that happen. Let's kill this guy super fast. Reflect, because he's probably going to try and coil me right out of that. Alright, we can totally win now. So the problem is they grab the flag. Let me see. They actually can cap it again. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. So we're going to get a couple points. They're going to cap immediately. So we've got to get to the next base. Or are they not going to make it there? Oh, he's trying to cap it, but he may not get there in time. We'll find out soon. Oh no, they capped our base. Oh my gosh. How did they cap on that guy? I guess I shouldn't have left. Oh no. Oh, they captured the flag. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. That's actually better. I'd rather they cap rather than try and retake that base. They have a lot of people coming. I'm totally alone here. There's no way I can take this. But I can defend for a while. So this is actually okay. Alright, I think we won this game. But they did a pretty good job. I think they messed up and accidentally capped when they had both bases. Hack, you think in Midnight they're changing Eye of the Storm back to 4 bases without swapping? Yeah, that's correct. So Eye of the Storm is going to go back to kind of traditional Eye of the Storm, which is probably a good thing. I think it's right now it's a little too confusing for most people. I mean, it is too confusing, 100%. So it's going to be a good thing that they're going to make it like normal again, because I think it'll be better for new players. What I don't know is whether it's going to be a better map or not, because right now the current Eye of the Storm iteration is actually very good. It's like when everyone knows how to play it, the map is actually pretty fun. Unfortunately, I think it's like it makes sense for them to change it. But it's basically just going to be another Arathi Basin. Oh, I got a Swift Brewfest Ram. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I already have that on my NA account, so I don't feel bad about getting it in EU. And I have like no mounts at all in EU, so that's pretty cool to get something different. Most times it's a boring stalemate. I guess so. But it's kind of different, you know? I kind of like that it's different, and like there's a lot of like room for creativity, I feel like. Let's see, mounts. Brewfest. Swift Brewfest Ram. Set favorite. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Okay. So what do we got? Is that Are these both ferals? Oh, balance. Balance, feral. Wait, is that a prot? It's a prot warrior. So hopefully the prot can sit. What is this? So many balance druids. So they have a... I assume the guardian's gonna sit. Wait, I don't actually know. Is prot warrior good at sitting? Do they have enough like CC breaks? I'm not sure. I'll do both. Rogue is sitting? I don't know. I'm gonna cap the base. I don't understand what they're talking about. This team is like whatever. Tanks in PvP. So tanks in PvP are okay. It's not the worst. Tanks in arena are the worst thing in the universe. That's the worst thing. So toxic. But in Blitz, it's okay. Wait, Matt, you have to get up in 7 hours for cat meds. Crash and stop spazzing about your UI. Oh yeah, your UI. It's so funny. It's tough. It's tough, you know. The thing about the UI is like you really want to get it so perfect. Like I know the feeling. Like you want to perfect it because it's like you're gonna be using it constantly all the time. So you feel like it. Oh wait, there are 2 boomkin missing. I'm gonna ping. I think there's 2 missing. No, wait. There's only 1 missing. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. We're good. I always ping though, just in case when there's like a bunch of stealth, because there's actually quite a bit of distance between the bases, so you kind of need people to be ready to peel back early. It's better to ping early than late. Just need to chase your happiness. Yeah. I used to spend so long on my UI. It's been a while since I did that. I'm kind of waiting for midnight because I'm gonna see like what add-ons are working, what's not working, and then we're just gonna go from there. Cause like if Shadowed Unit Frames and Plater both are gone, then first I'm gonna be very sad and kind of upset at Blizzard because they're really just cosmetic add-ons, but they might still break. If they do, then I've got to figure something else out. So I think our team fight is kind of miserable. It sure looks miserable. Like ghost and help. I'm gonna ghost. I know where they are. Our team is rezzing. Maybe I can help over here. Oh my gosh, what is Eternal Slumber? What the hell is that? Dude, I don't even know what that is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does anybody know what Eternal Slumber is? He was like immune to CC and still hitting us. Dang, this tank is a boss. Eternal Slumber sounds like some tank BS? Yeah, I'd say it sounds like some tank BS. Oh man, our tank got capped on. Oh well, I think we were pretty toast anyway. We're never going to take a base from this guy. Crazy orange. Dude, he has no healers left. He's totally alone. Unkillable. He literally doesn't even have his fingers on the keyboard. It's like not moving. It's for the healer, I guess. I don't know. It's actually pretty funny. Totally immune to damage. Alright, I take it all back. I do believe that tanks in PvP are toxic and horrible. Just kidding. I'm actually surprised. Eternal Slumber. I have to look that up, what that is, because that's like, I've never seen that before. Eternal Slumber sounds like tank nonsense. Yeah, it was a druid tank thing. I don't know. Let's look it up. Eternal Slumber. Never seen that before. Spell. Because it was a long channel and he was completely immune to CC during it. You're asleep. Will be disturbed by the sound of combat? What the? What is that? No. This is not the right Eternal Slumber. This one? Slumbering for eternity under Ysera's power? What in the world? Dude, I don't know what any of these are. Eternal Slumber? Snow? What's this? No, it's not that. I don't know. That was wild. Leave Vincent's group. Hey there, Words. How's it going? Lurkin? Nice. Matt, this is the first time you've been on a 16:9:9 monitor since MOP. Definitely some adjustment. Yeah, it's hard to do that. But you know what? It's going to feel so good once you finish your UI and they're like, you're going to feel so proud of it. You know, you're proud of yourself. I know the feeling. Gary, came back to your computer to write another offer, do some cool realtor stuff. Yeah. It's a PvP ability? I don't know. Oh, wait, here. We got a link here. Emerald. Ah, is that why? Let me see. Let me click the link. And hopefully it's not a... Oh, Emerald Slumber. Embrace the Emerald Dream. While sleeping, all other cooldowns recover faster, and allies within 40 yards are healed. Dude, what a weird spell. It doesn't... So you get a huge damage reduction cooldown. I don't know, but I think you're like immune to CC during it. And yet he was still hitting everybody. Like I wasn't able to cap on him either. What a weird spell. That stuff is nutty. Crazy stuff. The priest, I just noticed the priest was raging. He was like, what are you all doing, Rogue and Locke? Why couldn't you take the node? I mean, it's because he was eternally slumbering or emeraldly slumbering, and I don't know. I don't know what that is still. All I know is like I couldn't fear him, I couldn't stun him, and I couldn't cap. So that's a pretty awesome spell. Matt, you were at a crazy realtor event yesterday. Your friend is a higher-end realtor in Houston. Does a yearly event, lets you come get free food and schmooze with millionaire clients. Nice. The free food part is great. I don't know if it's worth having to schmooze with millionaire clients, but as long as you get the free food, super worth it. Let's see. Caleb Price, Lazarus. Do you have any map guides, like how one would play as a lock on the different maps? So I have a general Blitz guide. I'll link it. Let me find it. And I go over kind of like, because depending on what spec you are as a lock, your role in each map is different. But I go over pretty much everything. This is like a pretty comprehensive guide. This is my, let me link it, Blitz guide. Copy that, paste that. So Lazarus, hopefully you find that helpful. I think it's like pretty comprehensive. It goes over everything you need to know on every map. And I think like if you're demo, you're gonna be like sitting bases, you're defending. If you're affliction or destro, you're what I call a team fighter in that uh, video, and it'll go over the basic strategy. Now that doesn't mean that's the only strategy. There's a lot of strategies for different maps, but in general, when in doubt, just do the basic thing because
For
uh,
outlanders.
it's like what most people are gonna do, and you kind of want to do what the rest of your team is doing, or you want to be on the same page. As you get better, you're gonna probably want to carry your team, which means doing the opposite of what your team is doing. But at least when you're starting out, I would do that basic guide. Gary, you like doing client events? You're just getting to have a fun day with all the people you help. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like a kind of a home buddy, you know? So I feel like I used to like going to events like that. These days, not so much. Let's see, Humble Code. Would you suggest starting as demo for new players? Hmm. I think demo is pretty easy to learn. It's really tanky, so it's forgiving. So you can kind of like get away with making a lot of mistakes as demo. So I think it's actually pretty good for beginners. But I also think Destro is probably worth trying for beginners because it's simply very good, and a lot of your casts are instant cast, which makes it easier to kind of get your damage rolling. And the rotation is very simple and very intuitive. So Hellcaller Destro is probably my first pick. Second pick would be either Diabolist or Soul Harvester demo. Either one, they're both good. But Humble, yeah. But Warlock is also it's not the easiest. But as you get better, it's like the skill ceiling is infinite. I like skill expression as a Warlock. So you can like carry super hard as you get better. Affliction is definitely the hardest to learn of the 3 specs. So that's clearly hardest. But Demo and Destro are both pretty good. You leveled the Destro, so maybe we'll stick to it? Yeah. So the same gear can work on all 3 specs. If you're mostly doing PvP, you're probably going to have a lot of haste and versatility as your top stats. And so that stat combo and your gear is going to be the same across all 3 specs. You can do some customization, like you can like get more mastery or whatever you want, but that's like a more advanced thing. If you're a beginner, haste, versatility, and you can play all 3 specs, same gear, so it's very easy to switch between them if you are finding you're like having trouble, you know. Matt, if I knew you in real life, you're more of a troll than even online. It's pretty funny. Very much don't look the part. Pretty large, full body, suit of tattoos, longish beard. Oh wow, yeah, I would not have guessed that. Oh, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is that? Yeah. You also work in a corporate office, so you speak their language. It's fun to just go around and screw around. Yeah. Now that sounds fun. I mean, if you enjoy that stuff, that's great. You sound like yeah, big personality, you know, which is good for that kind of stuff. We're catching cues here. I mean, EU is like, it's like people are having breakfast in EU, right? It's like 6 a.m. 6 a.m. They're not even having breakfast. They're like hitting the snooze button for the next hour. That's what I do. Okay, put this guy in a follower dungeon. The Dunk Father, you think you messed up on embellishments? You put it on amulet and 1 ring? Couldn't equip the other ring? Forgot about that? Oh, you can always change it. You can always remove embellishments. So you can remove embellishments by getting it recrafted. It won't take any more heraldries, but you can remove the embellishment, get it recrafted, and what you do in the embellishment slot, you have to put in what's called grifta. Search for grifta. It's like some sort of grifta something. I don't remember what it's called. It's on the auction house. You can get it for like a few gold. Super cheap. You do need to get the recrafting mats like null stone and some marbled stones and stuff, but it's not too bad. Okay, let's see. What's this? LE, BM, and a DK. Okay. Is this Nick the same Nick from AWC? I guess it could be. It's a pretty high rated game, I think. Interrupt the penance. Double coil. Big damage. Kind of annoying. I'm just gonna. I just walled because I get scared. What? How did I die there? That's so much damage. I actually didn't think I'd die there. Oops. Pet kicks alt. I see. I see pet kick a lot in my shuffles. Let's see. Matt, you enjoy for 45 minutes and then you want to go home? That sounds right. Let's see. Pack, you notice all the AWC destros were running an incinerate damage build? Oh, really? You know, I haven't tested it very much. Is that actually good? You mean this one here, the burn to ashes? I tested it like very early in the season and I thought it was like very bad. Was my impression. Man. I am lagging a little. Just the line of sight for a second. Alright, precogged, fear the healer. Double coil, blasting. Oh, got it interrupted. Alright, this is actually interesting. I think we can get a lot of damage here. Nice. Searing Glare, so run during Searing Glare. I'm gonna wall, because Stormkeeper. Trinket. Fear the healer. Got him. Oh no, what? He's alive! That's so wild. I find that like extremely improbable. I lost. That's insane to me. Oh, I won. I literally like had hands off the keyboard. I was like, ta-da, I won. And then he was like feign death. How did he live through that chaos bolt? I hit him super hard there. Whoa, this guy's got bees. Is that normal? This guy got bee pets. That's super cool. I feel like I don't see this very often. Burn to ashes plus the talent tree on the left side instead of immolate damage. That's kind of interesting. I don't think that's right. But they might be onto something. I haven't done a whole lot of testing on that front in a while, so maybe I should test it. Wait, did he just steal my nether ward? That's crazy. Coil into blasting. he's super dead. No, he's not dead. Nice. Break the kick. Just gonna get out of there. Oh my gosh, that grounding totem keeps messing up my interrupts. Double coil, blast. Interrupt the void blast. Wall. Oh my gosh, there's so many stops. Stunning. Fearing. I need to port out of here so badly. Blast him. Die. Nice. I feel like I played that pretty much textbook. Textbook perfect. Alright, let's see. IREX shop, I'm playing against Pet Kick. Yeah, he's a good DK. I don't know why his name is Nick. Oh, is that actually his name, do you think? That actually might be his name, I suppose. But it is the name of somebody who plays in the AWC, and I was like, hey, is that him? And I guess it's not. Oh yeah, good night, Matt. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, you're the best. Love it when you are chatting up here, even though you've got to give your cat medicine or whatever in the morning, early in the morning. So early in the morning. Grounding totem. Die, grounding totems. Big stuns, super stuns. The biggest malevolence ever. Stand inside here. Oh, I got kicked. No. Why did I get kicked? Double coil. Blasting. So much damage. Hellstone just in case. Reflect, so he can't crit me back. Interrupt the Searing Glare. Oh, I didn't get it. Shoot, I'm Searing Glared. Coil. Oh. Another pet. Fear this guy. Blast? Ah, he interrupted me. Blast? Hellstone. Do this guy. I'm gonna wall here. That's a nice grip. Oh my gosh, nice swap too. Oh my gosh, I can't cast anything. Stun. They're so. I can't. I need to hit. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of steam here. Oh, Stormkeeper, gotta be careful here. I amp Curse of Weakness him though, so. Double coil. This surely is a kill here. AoE. Oh no, I don't need the AoE then. Just Cast Bolt. Dude, this guy like. Alright. Dang. That Pally kept them up at like 0 HP for a solid minute there. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright. This is one of Pet Kick's 50 alts. Oh yeah, he's the guy who has like literally 50 DKs. Right? I think. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's him. There's like a very good DK who has like literally 50 alts. It's just insane. Can you imagine his character select screen? What do you think it looks like? I don't know. Do you think he uses the same transmog on all of them too? They're like all exactly the same? That would be pretty funny. That might be excessive though. Oh, I got some questions. I'll answer right after I stop getting murdered by this DK and Hunter. I've got to get out of there. Reflect so I don't get gripped back in. Man, I think I'm lagging. I keep like casting everything 3 times. Get up the penitence. There are too many pets. This is like killing my computer. Here? Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Didn't get it. Get up the Void Blast so that Entropic Rip doesn't get any larger. Oh, nice kick. Warding. I think I actually kite for a second here. Get up the Void Blast. That was nice burst. Shoot, I have the wall here. This is so bad. Uh-oh, I don't think we win this. Shoot. Dang, how do we recover from that? Got pretty good bursts out there, but like, wow. You know, I mean, that priest was absolutely pumping there. What do I do there? DK Hunter has been very challenging for me lately. I think it's just because DKs do so much crazy damage. I basically can't CC them. They're really strong. He's the best DK in the world. Is he? Isn't Nez? I don't know, honestly. I can't tell DKs apart. He seems fine. Like, he seems very good. Not fine. He seems very good. But how do you tell if somebody's I guess he probably has the highest rated DKs in the universe. It's 50 of them. That's true. That's a good point. Dude, I think I am actually lagging because there's so many pets here. It's actually insane. I don't like this one bit. I just like slowly died there. That was nutty. Gosh, the hunter just kind of crushed it. 3 wins is okay. I definitely could have done better because there was definitely. I mean, that last round felt like those last 2 rounds felt extremely hard, extremely hard. So I'm not sure. Um, Destro is still good. I mean, I feel like I could have Destro with Destro. There's always the possibility of figuring out a better way to play that. Right there, I was like trying to stay in the like I didn't port because I was like so low health. Um, I had wall up, and it was sort of like I needed to stay in the open to get the swap or something because there's no other chance at that point. But I probably could have played more defensive earlier before I got to that situation, before it got so dire. It's a tough situation though. Okay, anyway, let's scroll up. Do. Link my Destro build. Yeah, my Destro build is. Wait, what? Oh, this guy. Wait, what did I just queue as? Did I just queue as demo? Let's queue as Destro. Um, okay. This is my build. Copy the clipboard. This is my Destro build. Destro shuffle. Let's see. Not much. You tried more mastery. I went back to full verse haste. I think verse haste is better. But in Blitz you actually can get away with less verse, I do believe. But I haven't done that because we're not uncapped on conquest yet, so I have limited options, you know. Okay, let's see. What frames is it? Unit and plates. So for unit frames, I use shadowed unit frames, and then for nameplates, I use plater. Uh, my import codes are in my Discord, so if you want to like just copy my appearance, you can just go to type !Discord, and you'll get a link to my Discord. You can grab import codes and add-ons and whatever there too. Let's see, pack. Mez is the best tourney DK. Pet kick is the highest rated DK in every bracket on the ladder. Yeah, pet kick is really good. I think we both went 3 there, and the hunter just kind of cleaned up. His name is Pet Smasher, and he instead of Pet Kick, it's Pet Smasher. I think when I have 2 instances of WoW open, and there's DKs and BM Hunter in the same lobby, it's just like so much junk on my screen. I was actually lagging. I couldn't even click stuff that I was trying to click. Oh yeah, and there was a suggestion earlier that like maybe so incinerate. So here's the thing. Let's look at overall damage. Overall damage, incinerate did I only did 1.2 only 1.2% of my damage is from incinerate. Essentially nothing. It's purely a filler spell to try and generate shards. If I increase that by 10% by putting 2 points here, that would be spending 2 points to get 0.1% more damage. That's a terrible trade. Burn to ashes, you can increase the next 2 incinerates by 15%, stacks up to 6 times. So let's say you stack it up to 6 times. So 15% times 6 is 90%. Again, that means I'm spending 1 point for a 1% increased node. That's a very bad trade. You want to be getting at least 2% more damage from each node that you're spending. I think that's a misspent point if they put it here. You would be better off if you're casting a lot of incinerates. I'm 100% sure you'd be better off putting it here. Like if you're like dead set on doing a lot of incinerates, you would rather use it to generate more shards faster so you can get more chaos bolts and shadow burns and stuff. I think they were putting points here though. Dimension Ripper, because I saw a lot of the locks like proccing Dimension Ripper, which is I think perfectly fine. It actually is better than Power Overwhelming if you proc your Dimension Ripper during your go, because it's basically 1 million extra damage, which is more than you'll get from Power Overwhelming. But it's just that Power Overwhelming is more like consistent extra damage. So I'd like this one. but this is probably more if you get lucky with when it procs. I don't think they're going Dimensional Rift. That's like too many extra global cooldowns for not enough damage. This point here is also very optional. You can put this, I think, here and probably get more overall additional damage. Because let's see, this is overall damage. Shadow Burn is 5.7%. So this is basically a 2% node. 50% chance to guarantee critical strike. Or no, this is like a 1.5% node. Not huge. But you know, I think you're fine putting it rolling. I think rolling Havoc is also perfectly fine. Yeah. Because all your damage is loaded into these spells here. Wither and Chaos Bolt. That's it. Infernal. Shadowburn's pretty good. So Conflag is another good point. Like you could put like Explosive Potential instead. That's actually a pretty good option. Because Conflag you're using almost on cooldown, and you also get like backdrafts and stuff from it, which reduces the cast time. You know, maybe this is better. Explosive Potential might be better. Because Conflag is like what, 10-second recharge, and if you get this, then it becomes an 8-second recharge. Maybe this is better. Let's try this. Oh, you linked the Mercy build in Discord. Let's check it out. Copy link. So Mercy is very good. I mean, I think he's one of the best locks in the world for sure. But where he excels is in defensive play. Oh, I see. So he's skipping Soulfire. I think that's a mistake. I don't think he's done the math. Incinerate. Like, I'd be curious to see do they share the details breakdowns? I think he would be surprised by how little damage he's getting out of Incinerate. That would be my guess. It's very, very little. Now, putting points here is okay. The reason why this is okay is because it's fast. It's like more efficient than putting points here and here. Because like for him, I think he always wants to get this, and this is probably he also wants to get because like they were having lots of long matches, so I'm sure he was summoning he was probably using this to get extra health stones a couple times. So this makes sense because this is his defensive build playstyle. He's a very defensive player. He's not like a WizK style pumper, you know. So that makes sense. But over here, I think this point is probably not spent efficiently, is my guess. But that's okay. But that's kind of like that happens a lot. I see this a lot in the AWC level because they don't sim, you know. There's no way to sim it. They don't have a bunch of analysts like Team Liquid has, like a bunch of analysts figuring out the most optimal builds for them. It's like they just figured it out on their own. So they're not going to be perfect. He's the best lock in the world at the moment. I could test it. So what's possible, you know, what I shouldn't discount is maybe it scales differently in Arena. But no, I mean, if it scaled differently in Arena, it would say so here. I like this is over many games, and I Incinerate was nothing, 1.2%. It hits for 600k to a million. I don't know. I just don't see that. He and Nick ran the same build. What about Shards? So Shards is a really, really good Warlock. Do you know what Shards ran? Because Shards is like consistently top rated in like solo shuffle and stuff too. Okay, you know what? If we're gonna test, oh wait, no, am I demo here? I might be demo. Shoot, I can't test. I need to test it. I shouldn't speak with confidence when like Mercy and Nick are like, yeah, they are basically the best Warlocks in the world. But I don't think those builds are right. Didn't check the shards build? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. One thing I'll add though is that what we're talking about is really minor differences. So like even if those nodes are less efficient, he's only losing like 1% damage. It's not huge. But I just don't think it's exactly right. You thought it was curious they all ran it? Yeah. Like at most he's losing 1%. If there's like some weird scaling with burn to ashes that I don't know about, then maybe he's losing like less than 1% damage, you know? It's not a big deal. That's not going to win or lose those games, generally speaking. Okay. What loses and wins those games is like trinket usage. That's like 100% of those games are like who used trinket and when, and that's it, you know? Okay. What's my spec? Diabolist, that's fine. This is 2600. What are we doing here? So many rogues. 2 outlaw rogues. Crazy. We have a Presevoker. I wonder who's carrying, though. Probably the Presevoker should carry. I guess I should play... I'm going to play Diabolist. And I'll probably play on the defensive side. You think losing 20% damage on Wither is huge? So I think it's reasonable because if you need to get your like defensive talents, which I think they do in AWC kind of playstyle, then like it's very hard to afford the Wither points. I could see them having to skip that, but which will cost them a ton of damage. So like a lot of their damage is in Wither. So I'd have to look at the build a little more, but because like I think like he does probably need to get that weird like Healthstone node, which is kind of funny because like in Shuffle you'll never get that because you don't have like they consistently had like 10-minute matches, you know, which is nutty. Diabolus, boo. You want to run Soul Harvester? Oh yeah, I forgot I was running Diabolus. Like totally AFK, just like. You know what? You know what's kind of funny about these first fights in Warsong Gulch? Like as you like play more, you start to realize these first fights are irrelevant. What is relevant is that their outlaw rogue is gonna fast cap on us. Like whoever wins or loses this fight totally doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. SMG, in this house we run Soul Harvester? Yeah. I'm Soul Harvester like 90% of the time. You don't think Black and Soul damage is based on Wither? It's not. It's not, but Wither is still a decent amount of your damage. Nick didn't run the Soul Summon Healthstone talent, but still didn't take Wither talent. Yeah, that I don't know. I mean, so Nick is he was the guy on that one team. What's it called? Welcome to the Jung. Yeah. So like they're like so good at this game. It's so insane. But it may not be the most efficient build. He's not a Warlock main as far as I know. What he is like extremely good at smart, coordinated play. Oh my gosh, I'm so useless. Well, okay. Dang. Yeah, that's the Summon Healthstone talent. It's funny, I rarely even think about it. It's pretty good in PvP, PvE. Let's see what's going on here. They didn't reset. What the? Am I blind? Oh, we don't have the flag at all. Okay, I'm not blind. I guess they're trying to wait for us to reset here, and then they'll pick it up. Which is actually the right play, I think. Oh my gosh, just absolutely exploded. They're insanely good locks. You feel like you're missing something. People in AOC put a lot of time into their build, so wouldn't discredit it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I should. I will say that like I'm like 75% confident that there are more efficient paths. I think this is okay. Like I do this a lot just to get more efficiently spend points down here. Um, that's just a matter of access. Like you just can't afford. There's like so much utility on the Warlock tree that you can't really like get the most damage out of it sometimes. And that's okay. But on the right side of your tree, it's like kind of like all damage. It's not really utility based. So that one you want to make sure you're like optimizing for damage. Maybe I will test it though. We're gonna queue more Destro, so we'll test it. I think we need somebody to grab the flag. It's pretty rough. I guess both teams are having trouble crossing the map. Yeah. I wish I had queued Destro it here so I could test it here in Blitz. GK grab? Oh, here we go. This guy, he passed it to this guy. Okay, great. Let's help him cross. Usually I don't even bother trying to help cross, but like we're just having so much trouble getting across that I think I have to help. You're the healer. You're that guy. Stun this guy. Oh, I couldn't stun him. Oh well. Let's focus on defense then. Oh my gosh, so useless. It's just useless. Alright. If we can get set up on defense properly, then I can be helpful. But like crossing the mid, super hard. Has a lot to do with their team comps too. Wish you could see their details. Yeah, that's where like if we could see the details breakdown, then maybe like that would make it a lot easier to evaluate. Oh, we lost. Shoot. So close. Such a oh wait, actually maybe. Oh my gosh. This is such a close game because everyone is dying. Daniel T. Smoke, what's the queue like for DPS these days? Not so bad if you got two WoW accounts. It's not too bad. It's like probably around like if you're playing Warlock, it's not so bad. 5 to 15 minutes depending on the time of day. Right now, it's been pretty quick. I'm just getting constant NA queues. This is like a 2600 game, and I didn't wait that long for it. Dude, this guy is super tanky. That is nutty. I'm trying to clear the way for us to set up properly, because like I'm having just a miserable time trying to get set up. You're the healer. I can't even make it to my own base. All right, I killed that guy. Nice. How are we doing? How's our evoker doing? He's doing okay. He's getting killed by a rogue and a hunter. No problem. He's gonna be dead before I get there. Everyone is doing so much damage right now. Oh, he's downstairs. Okay. Nice. Oh my gosh. Huge to get that cap. I did one thing right. I finally got into my base. I finally got set up for defense. I can die here now in peace. I guess I need to prevent the quick cap, so maybe I should actually fight this out. Hellstone. Oh, okay. Yeah, Qs can be kind of rough sometimes, but I find that if you play demonology, it's not that long. Demo is like so unpopular that you get Qs. It's super fun. Everyone should play demo. Hey, we fearing. Shoot, I almost stole it. I almost stole it. He was trying to hand it off, and I was like right there. Dang it, now he's gone. So fast. Oh, he might be dead. Where's our flag guy? He's right over here. Hey, we fear this guy too. Slow, slow, slow. Hey, we fear. Oh my god, he died. No. That's so sad. I was literally like 0.1 seconds from like stealing the flag during the handoff. So sad. I don't think we can't cap in 30 seconds, so this game's over. It was a pretty close game though. It was wild. Crazy to lose it right at the end though. Well, GG. Dang, that stinks. That was a close game. We just had to keep our flag carrier alive for like 30 more seconds. There weren't that many stacks. Maybe I spent too much time trying to kill them instead of like just blow CC rather. That was probably the issue. Oh well. Heck, you got to spend more time queuing games and less time nerding over minor details. Who knows? Maybe it's not a minor detail. But I do think that the Warlock, I mean, the AWC playstyle is a little different than for most people because they're extremely focused on defensive play and maximizing burst during their little burst windows. So maybe that's part of it. But for solo shuffle, solo blitz, that's really not the playstyle, you know. And even in threes on the ladder, I also think like the first step is really just doing as much damage as you can. But like, so if we take a look at the Destro tree, what is this? I need to reload my UI because it's like the wrong wrong loadouts. The meta's different, yeah. But you know, I mean, there's always something to be learned, right? We can always try and figure out something better. So let's make a new loadout. PvP 3v3 HC Hellcaller. Okay. So if I want to afford this, the thing is, this is an end talent, so you have to give up something at the end. So I think you'd give up this Dimension Ripper. I would not give up Soulfire. I'm like shocked that they're giving up Soulfire. Because Soulfire, like, what are they getting for it? They're getting Dimension Ripper is definitely not, definitely not going to compensate for the loss of Soulfire. Soulfire, it's not about the Soulfire damage. It's about the shards you generate, and you need those shards for your Chaos Bolt combos. The only thing you can really give up is Power Overwhelming, because I'm pretty sure Avatar is strong. Overfiend, he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does a lot of soul shard generation, which again is key. And Chaos Incarnate is a huge part of your burst. Can't give that up. And this is also a must-have. So that's the only way to get that. So we could try this. Let's try it. Burn to Ashes. So you could do this. So, I mean, I noticed they're giving up Amp Curse. I also think that's not... Well, you don't really need Amp Curse against the good teams. Because it actually, I was just trying to think. Every team had like a Rest of Shaman or a Druid. So they had curse removal. So that's, you're not going to get much like value out of that. So it makes sense to skip that. And you get either this, and you probably get Frequent Donor in threes. This is actually probably a better threes build. Now, you're going to miss Socrathor's Guile, but I can see why, like, you might want something like this, you know, depending on how your playstyle is. This is like solid. You're going to lose a little damage. You can't get the max damage nodes. Now, this one here just seems wrong to me, but maybe it's worth trying, you know? You never know. Power Overwhelming is not like crazy good, you know? This is more like, this is the best option. But I still think this would be, like, if you're going to be casting a lot of Incinerates, this is probably better. Only one of 2 Demonic Resilience. Yeah. Is he taking Nightmare? Maybe Nightmare. I don't know. Soul Conduit also can be pretty huge if you get lucky with the procs. There's a lot of good options here. You can get a lot of stuff here. And it's all totally viable. Oh yeah, Healthstone, that's right, yeah. Yeah. This is a must-have in AOVC because they're like constantly having like 5 to 10 minute games. If they're using Healthstone properly, that means they're going to use like 10 health stones. Got to resummon it a bunch. The post bolt incinerates might be the difference between killing and not killing in their small burst windows. So I would agree that this is a way they can kind of like line up a little bit more burst damage. But I don't think that's exactly, I just don't understand how they're giving up Soulfire. You lose a lot of damage by giving that up. And getting this makes no sense to me. So they're taking, so this is the build they're running, something like this, I think. I'm not sure where they're putting this last point. Actually, let's take a look at the Mercy build. I like theory crafting like this. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, they're taking this. So this is what Mercy's running, and he's moving basically the yeah. This is not bad. This is not bad because they're not getting they're doing a lot of instant casting and running around just instant casts. Almost none of the top locks on Murloc run Soulfire either. What? That's insane. They're all wrong. I am like pretty convinced. Soulfire is two soul shards with Mayhem proc. It's often procking when you're trying to burst people down. That seems bonkers. The thing is, like, I think the way I play is also like so different than everyone else. Let's see. Let's just click through some of these. Does it show talent points? No Soulfire. So Diabolic Embers, like I kind of get that. I think this is actually pretty reasonable if you're going Diabolic Embers, I suppose. He's taking both those talent points. Big bolts. I don't know. I don't know. This is basically a standard build right now, using Burn to Ashes over Power Overwhelming. Yeah, this is like another this is like a sack pet build. That's kind of odd. Let's take a look. Wait, we are in queue, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. EU is dead. They're all asleep. Here we oh shoot. I think I'm too high rated to get a queue here, huh? As what are we queued as? Oh, I think my Destro MMR is a lot higher than this. Probably like 26 or something. Oh yeah, 2600. Okay. Shoot, we're not gonna get a 2600 game at Solo Shuffle, but maybe we'll get an affliction game because I think my affliction is lower on this character. Okay, let's see if we get that. Where's the build here? Wow, none of them are running Soulfire? Am I crazy? Let me see. No. Let's see. Oh, whoops, wrong spec. What was the longest in the Grand Arena round here? 345. So Soulfire is like, so 1.7% of my damage. That's not really that big a deal. It's really not about the damage. It's that it hits for 1.8 million. It's a fast cast. So it's like, if you're like replacing that with your incinerates as part of your burst, I don't think that's right. But I could be wrong. We'll try it. We'll try other stuff. But the soul shard generation is like totally different. Wait, let me just hit a PvP target dummy for a second. What do they know? What if you save and let it stack full? I guess that's possible, but you're still turning. I mean, even if you stack it full, like your incinerate's still going to hit for like the same as a Soulfire. It's true that like shards are not. You're not usually starved for shards, but you definitely want to maximize your shards during your Chaos Bolt kill windows. So let's see. So to stack this, it's like Shadow Burn, Chaos Bolts. So Shadow Burns and Chaos Bolts. Okay, so let's like cast a couple Chaos Bolts. I am a little laggy. Whatever. So we're stacked up to 5. All right, now we're stacked up to 6. Yeah, so it's the same as if I Soulfire. So Soulfire hits harder than that. Soulfire hits up to, if it crits, it should hit for like 2 million in the arena. So I think we just have to test it, because this might be better than Power Overwhelming. I'm actually thinking that this might be better than that, because Power Overwhelming is pretty minimal in terms of like adding to your burst damage. But like, is this better than that? It's possible, because like they're not trading this for Power Overwhelming. They're trading this for that, and then this, right? This is kind of that or this. Those are sort of the options. It is one less button. One less button is pretty nice. You get 2 though. You get 2, yeah, from your cast bolts. It'll stack up more. That's true. But there's no feasible way to like try and save. You're not going to play around Burn to Ashes, because this is just adding like only up to 1 million to your burst. You get 2 incinerates at 6 stacks. Maybe. I'm not sure how it adds up, because it says Shadow Burn increases only your next incinerate by 1. You're only 1, but your Chaos Bolt adds your next 2 incinerates by 50%. So I'm not sure how it works. I'll have to test it more. Okay, this is probably a low rated game. We're going to test some stuff just to see some numbers. Let's run Hellcaller. Let's run with a pet, just like a stand. It's because it's closer to our usual build. Okay, this looks pretty close to our usual. Oh, this is all wrong. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh well. This Burn to Ashes. We'll skip Soulfire. That seems wrong, but I think it's so wrong that I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's try this, and then I just want to see incinerate damage at the end. It's possible. It's possible there's something here. But it seems kind of wild. This is for science? Yeah, 100%. This is what we do. We test stuff. I think testing stuff is actually the most fun thing you can do in the game. I mean, when you have the reason why WoW is so amazing is because it's so complex. And like, even though like 90% of the build is cookie cutter, we're talking about like a few points, right? We're talking about like changing a few points here or there to try and get either a couple percent more damage during your burst versus a couple of percent more damage during your general rotation. That's kind of what we're talking about. It's not like huge, but it's like kind of fun to try and like figure it out, because that's the whole point of having a really deep RPG where you can try all sorts of different stuff, and some of it will work, some of it won't. I'm not running improved Shadowburn. You mean this one here, Conflagration of Chaos? Yeah, this one is good. I definitely like that talent point. It's like a 1.1 to 1.5% increase. And Shadowburn is like, especially like when you're facing like good players. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to test anything here. Everyone is like, nobody has gear. They're just dead. I mean, that's not useful data right there. What was that? Everyone just died. Okay, well, we're gonna have to test this in Solo Shuffle next. Dude, he's yeah. Oh shoot, I don't even have Soulfire Keybound. Tell your team to stop killing them so fast so you can test them. Yeah, look at this. Slow them down. Wait, I guess they have a flag carrier over there. Oh my gosh. What? Burrow. Alright, let's hit this guy. What? Dude, that's crazy that he can do that. See, look, Soulfire is going to hit him for 3 million. See, Soulfire hits for 3. Okay, well, that guy may or may not have any versatility. I don't know. But I am telling you that Soulfire is excellent. Everyone is wrong. They're all copying the wrong person. They should copy me. I got to figure this out before I finish my Destro video, though. Come back here. I need a tank lobby so I can just sit there and just like plow a bunch of damage into somebody. This is so ridiculous. Alright, let's go find the flag carrier, I guess. This is pretty funny though. I mean, like, I can't test anything. Like by the time I load up my withers, everyone's dead. Completely useless. Wait, are we losing? Oh, no. We're Horde. We're Alliance. So let's see. Incinerate just now hit for nothing, and that was like fully stacked. 1.1 million. Dude, Burn to Ashes is bad. This cannot be right. It just cannot be right. I need to find a tank. Let's see. Somebody tanky. This healer. I need to just like get this healer off his horse. Wait, here we go. Flag carrier. Okay. Start stacking up my burn to ashes. Oh my gosh, this guy's not gonna live. Oh my gosh, he's dead. Alright, burn to ashes, and now it's 6%, 6 stacks. Let's hit this guy. 1.1 million? That's terrible. Is that right? Let me see. 1.2 million. That was a 6 stack burn to ashes. How about this guy? Another 6 stacker. Not even a million. It is impossible that the AWC build is correct. It's 15% damage for. It doesn't stack up. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it stacks up to 6 times. Oh, so it stacks up. So, oh my gosh. So it's not 15%. It's not like 15% times 6 times on 1 incinerate. Oh, this is 100% the wrong build. There's no way this is efficient in any world, in any scenario. You're talking about a 15% increase on a spell that hits for 800k. That's insignificant increase to your damage when you're trying to get like a bunch of bursts out. And if you're casting a lot of incinerates, then you should get this instead and simply try and generate soul shards. I mean, this is like a no-brainer. 100% sure. That seems bad if the damage stacks. Yeah, the damage stacks are not. Yeah, it's only 15% for each one. It's not like they don't like you don't get like a 90% increase on an incinerate, which I thought may be the case. Yeah, I need to make my Destro build. I feel like everybody needs. We have to show these AWC guys how to do math. You know, I feel like they haven't done the multiplication. Wait, that guy has no versatility. All right, let's see. Let's just hit this guy. Yeah, 6.7 million. Oh my gosh. And see, let me show you a Soulfire. Soulfire, same cast time. That one didn't even hit hard. That was still like 1.5 million or something. And it gave me a ton of shards, so I can cast another Chaos Bolt. Soulfire, 1.8 million. And that is as fast of a cast as an Incinerate, and it hits as hard as 2 Incinerates. Soulfire is definitely better. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure. It is kind of funny that we're just like here doing like scientific research in a blitz. Uh, the problem is like nobody in that blitz was like living long enough for us to like get a full rotation through. Like so it's not that helpful, but you know, at least we learned something. So I'm pretty sure this is a misspent point. This is going to increase your damage. This is an end point. So you need to get a lot of value out of your last set of talent points. This is probably adding no more than 0.1 to 0.2% damage to their overall damage profile. This is like super garbage. This is better than that, and both of these are better than that. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Either one is fine. This one might be better for like trying to get burst, because you can get a lucky proc when you're trying to get a bunch of Chaos Bolts out, and it'll add like a 1 million Chaos Bolt from a Shadowy Rift. This is pretty good. This, I think, is better for more consistent application of damage, so I prefer this. Soulfire absolutely is worth it. It is 2 points. So granted, this is like, it's a big investment, but you get so many shards out of it. I think it's worth it. Here, I mean, I would rather get this, but I can understand that for utilities, for utility's sake, you might have to skip stuff over here. Okay. Anyway, that's enough like experimentation. It is midnight here. And tomorrow is a work day. I've got an early day. So I am going to call the stream here. Oh, I'll finish answering the questions. Let's see. Pack. Soulfire is only good with proc. Yeah, you only cast it with the proc. You never cast it outside the proc. 100%. So it's not great. If you want to skip Soulfire, you definitely can. Obviously, there's a lot of other people having success without it, but I think it's better than people think. Alkema, you're trying to think of the rationale for not taking what School of Magic is. So Soulfire is fire. It's a fire spell, which makes it really good, because what that means is like if you get kicked while you're casting Soulfire, then you simply get to Chaos Bolt them, because then you can cast Shadow Flame, or you can cast Fear, or whatever, you know? It's one of your few actual fire spells, and it's still like pretty decent damage. It can crit for like 2 million. Or more. I think 2 to 3 million, depending on like procs and stuff. So I think it's worth it, but it's totally okay to skip it and get. I think this is probably pretty good, but like this is probably good. I mean, this is reasonable. You're gonna get a lot of damage out of it too, and it's like one less button to worry about. That's not gonna make a huge difference in your damage, but I think Soulfire is better. And then over here, I have to take these points because I was playing Blitz, but like, yeah, Socrathor's Guile is pretty good if you can get it, but it's not a must-have because there's so much good stuff over here. All right, well, anyway, I am going to call it here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I know it was a little bit later stream, but you know, we had to finish off AWC. Super fun. A lot of Destro locks out there, so we're gonna help them optimize their builds for Cup number 2. I'll try and record an updated video. I think this week if I can. So, but tomorrow's a work day. Gotta get to bed. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. Start your week strong tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. GG's. Oh yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for bringing that up, Pack. It's good to test stuff. So, and you know, I'm not like 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure now that we have a better build. Okay, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.